Welcome, folks, to Keep on the Borderlands. This is session 4, we believe. That's up for debate. Could be either or. Tonight, we are coming back to the keep from being out in the wilderness. And last time, the party did go out. They found the bailiff's missing daughter. They also helped recover remains for the Nixies, which got all killed, and the lizard men. And they have made it back to town, and they're getting ready to enter the gates. And we have with us, it looks like, we'll start, we have Celine.
Hello.
It is played by Michelle, and Celine is a... What is Celine, Michelle?
He's cleric wizard.
A cleric wizard. Is it human?
Shifter.
Shifter.
Wild hunt.
Wild hunt. Shifter. Yes. And we also have Varric.
Hello.
Played by Jen, and she is... Or, I'm sorry. He is.
A human fighter.
Human fighter. And we have Kane. It's going to be here via voice, and I'll be moving his character around and doing what he tells me, much like my wife. And Kane is a
human sorcerer.
Human sorcerer, played by Mark from Down Under. We have Tiernock.
West.
And Tiernock is it is played by Cody, and Tiernock is a knight, fighter knight, and is a tiefling, right?
No, Dragonborn.
Oh, Dragonborn. I am so sorry. What color dragon?
Black.
Black Dragonborn. And we got Ormer, played by Steven. And he is a knight also. And he is he human?
Oh.
Ormer?
Is a half orc.
Half orc, that's what I thought. Okay. That's why I said human.
Boy. You DM are just messed up tonight.
Well, the party is well, I knew he had the half orc ability of dropping to 1 hit point and then coming back, or dropping down to 0 and coming back to 1. So the party has just made it back to the gates. They stop you at the gates, and the guards, they yell down. Oh, and I'm sorry, we also have Gam Gam, played by Bo, who's here tonight, being played by me. And the guards yell down and say, "Oh, who are you? What's your name and what's your purpose here?"
We've been here before.
It is Varric and the crew. We are back again with the missing
daughter.
girl.
Ah,
The
okay.
bailiff.
All
We have
right.
returned to come back and talk to him.
Great. Come on in. And they open the gates. Y'all can come on in.
All right. As we go on in, I'm going to head towards the bailiff's
That's where I'm heading to.
Me too.
Me too.
place with his daughter in tow.
His toe?
His daughter in tow.
Yeah, we're taking Sunny to her father.
I'm gonna sell all the shit that I've got on my back.
And I'm going to knock on the door
Oh, I just walked right in.
No, I'm knocking.
All right. So we have Varric going down, Tiernock going down. Who else going down?
Celine.
I am.
Aline.
Celine goes down. You can move your guy down there. Ormer going down. And then Kane is actually going to the smithy.
Yep.
All right. The smithy is right here. And what I'll do is I will deal with what the party's doing first, and then I'll run over to what Kane is doing.
Bailiff, I have news for you.
Ah, come on in, come on in. Oh my
Okay.
gosh!
We have your daughter, and I have a present for you. I show him the head of the captain, or the bandit leader.
Ah, I know that. That is Bart the Bad.
We
Guys,
found him and his crew. Well, most of his crew. We don't know if any of the rest of them are still out. But we killed them. They had the skins of lizard men. We returned them back to the lizard folk. And they had also killed one of the Nixies. And we went to return her body back to the Nixie Lake and found all of them dead as well.
You guys did a lot
I'm
of
just
killing.
setting that head on his desk and say you can keep that as a gift.
He has one of his guards take it towards the back. Thank you so much for bringing my daughter in. He is going to award the party with a bag of gold. He hands it to Tiernock.
Oh, yay.
Hey, how much gold?
You want to count it there in front of him?
No.
Yeah.
Split. I was going to split it with the party, is why I was wondering how much.
It has just by you can tell by the weight. It's probably about 100 gold pieces.
So there's how many of us? Yeah.
6 total.
Is there anything else we can do for you, bailiff?
Nope, I am happy.
One second.
You can check out the caves. That's what everybody
Well-
else has been talking about.
Okay. Well, then I will leave you with your daughter, and may God shine brightly upon your family.
Thank you. And so now I'm going to switch over to Kane. And he is
Really fucked.
he comes in. And this big, burly, bald-headed guy. Yeah, my name's Willie. What can I do for you?
I dropped my bag in front of him.
Closer to Lily.
Keep in mind, the rest of
I-
y'all aren't there, so.
I dropped the bag in front of him and let all the gear spill out.
He says, sell this to me?
Yeah, if
Well,
that's all right.
he gets it out and he starts checking the quality of them before he makes you an offer. He goes, wait a minute.
This looks familiar.
I made these items.
Yeah, I took them off bandits, killed them off on down southwards towards the forest.
These were stolen from a merchant caravan.
Yeah, hopefully you shouldn't have any more problems.
Are you sure you got
If
them
not, I
from
can always go back.
bandits?
Guarantee it. I show him my military rank to prove that I'm, like, legit.
So
Well,
it's 16 gold and 5 silver, I think.
He
For
says,
everybody.
well, the,
I'll be generous. If you're willing to cut me a deal, I'm willing to give these back to you for free.
he says, hold on. He sends one of his assistants out the door. And he goes and grabs one of these guard guys. And he says, yeah, this guy comes in to sell stolen property. I would like to press some charges. And the guard's like, wait a minute. Were you with the party just brought back the bailiff's daughter?
Yep, that's me.
And he tells Willie, well, Willie, they brought the head back of the bandit leaders. And so they probably are just, we're not going to allow you to press any charges against this fellow. However, Mr. Is it Kane? Is it?
Tryfinger.
Tryfinger. We will have to confiscate these items from you without any
Of course.
pay. However, Willie does say, now, this dagger's not mine. He says, I'll give you full price of 1 gold for this dagger.
You know, I don't really feel that you're being fair here, especially since I returned your goods to you.
Willie goes, well, I'm not going to throw you in jail. I'd say that's pretty damn fair.
Yeah,
robbing caravans, you can get hung in the central square.
And you accused me of stealing.
He says,
I'm going to roll intimidation.
He says, I don't know you.
And I could have bought these off some other guy, and you're just jumping to conclusions here.
This is true. So give me an intimidation on old William.
Who's rolling shit? Because I can't see anything.
No one. I was waiting on you to roll it. Let me bring that up here.
You should probably take this down 1 level since we're not supposed to know all this is going on, Bob.
Well, just role play and act like you don't know.
He'll tell us though, so it's not that big of a deal.
Let's see here. Intimidation.
Okay, rolled a 17. Intimidation. Versus a 12.
Oh no, I was rolling that for him.
Is the guard still there?
Yeah.
Didn't the guard do it?
So he's going to try to intimidate him in front of a guard.
Well. Oh, Willie. Him being a 5th level adventurer, he doesn't get intimidated very easily.
I think you're lying to me.
Me, personally?
No, Willie.
Oh. Well, if he might be a good actor. He doesn't appear intimidated. He says, guard, you better get this guy out of here.
I look to the guard. You see how they treat us? We do all this work for what? And I take the dagger and walk out.
You do what?
I take the dagger and walk out.
Okay. Now, there are other places you can sell that. But the rest of the stuff, yeah, would have been just here. The assistants kind of follow you. They don't follow you out. They follow you to the door and stop.
Yeah.
Even though they look just like Willie, they're not like Willie. They're smaller.
Yeah, I'll turn to the guards and ask them. So, what did the group get for that bandit?
I believe he gave I believe he gave 100 gold piece reward.
Damn, not enough.
And then they asked him if he wanted anything else, and he said that you guys could go check out the caves, but it wouldn't be for him. Now the rest of the party, you guys can come on out and go where you wanted to go.
For the party, I split up the gold. It should be 16 gold and 5 silver for everybody.
Where is that place where they post the jobs, Bob?
Town Square. It's by the fountain.
Yep, town square by the fountain.
I'm going to the tavern.
Oh, and Kane, was that that dagger you got? Was that off of the bandit leader?
Yes, I have one and he has one.
Okay.
Sorry, I was muted. I didn't take a dagger from him.
There was 2 daggers. I grabbed one and you grabbed the rest of the weapons. There was a dagger in there.
The other one.
I did not grab it because it was too heavy for me. I pretty much carried all the big ticket items that would have got us money.
I see.
Oh, I had it down that you grabbed it. I'm sorry. Then
Yeah, no worries.
Can I say that I grabbed it then?
That was what he was going to give you a gold feast for.
Yeah,
Well, he didn't
I
have
don't
it,
have
though.
that.
So yeah, so we're gonna go back to him not having. He says,
Oh,
"I would have given you a gold piece for that if you had."
So that can I say that I grabbed it? The only reason I didn't grab it is because I thought he grabbed it.
You just got yours. So that's his on the ground.
Okay, I'm going to look at the list.
Oh,
What
yeah,
other jobs are there now?
It's got the it's still got the old one up there about somebody lost a wand at the in the caves.
And the wizard still wants mushrooms from the Whispering Wood.
Actually, that one's gone. Someone took it down.
Oh well, he talked to me about it personally.
Yes.
Oh, and I'm going to the smithy, actually, first. Too.
Okay.
Where do I need to go to wash and repair this cloak that I got?
You could probably pay the tavern owner's wife to do that.
Alright, I guess I'm going to the tavern.
Yeah, because I'll head back to the tavern after I sell this chain shirt and switch it over to that stud of leather armor.
So there's a rumor that there's piles of magic armor hoarded in the southern caves. Beware of the mad hermit of the Northlands. There's more than one tribe of orcs within the caves. Mad as a hen. Hordes of tiny dogmen lower caves. Big dogmen live very high in the caves. Home of the Tharsden cult.
Okay.
What the hell is this? Willie says.
I wanted to sell this chain shirt. I wanted to see how much I can get for it.
He looks at it and he says, "Well, you can get nothing for it. This was stolen off of a merchant's caravan."
That was the chain shirt I started out with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look this mark here. No, it's not the one that was on the bandit leader.
No.
The one you started with.
this-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I started with.
Yeah. You can go ahead and sell that.
How much do I need to pay the
How much
tavern's
would I get
wife
for it?
to clean that item?
Let me see here what you can get for that.
Then I also need to know the weight of stud leather armor and AC.
Okay, I'm going to come in here and get a drink and something to eat, and then I'm going to
Was
go and
this a
go-
chain shirt or a chain mail?
Chain shirt.
Okay. Go ahead, Jenny.
I'm going to go to the bar and get some food and drink.
How much do I need to pay the tavern keeper's wife to clean this and repair it?
5 silver pieces is what she said.
5 silver? Okay. That's fine. I tell her that's fine. Please just have this done in a timely manner, please.
Bob, when we leave this time, I'm going to leave my backpack so I'm not encumbered.
Up in the room.
Yeah, so I can go faster.
I put my shield up there too.
Saying hopefully changing out of this chain shirt will make me not encumbered.
Is that studded leather you're getting?
Just run around naked.
Yeah. You're basically an infant anyway, so.
It's what for food and drink? Like 2 gold?
No. It's gonna be 5 silver pieces.
And
Usually it's 2 gold. Just ask Phil to fill her up.
so then how much gold do I get for that, Bob? Then I see you changed it on my thing.
25.
Can I run a detect magic ritual on this dagger to see if it's weird at all?
You have detect magic?
Sure do.
You want to do that a ritual? That'll take some time. You run your detect magic ritual on it in the room, and you find out it is magical.
All right. Well, after that, I'm heading to the tavern.
Tell me about it.
It has a invocation magic on it. That's about all you can tell from the detect magic. If an
Do we get
identify,
any XP for...
yeah, they're already been added on.
Who can I go to for the identify?
There is a guy in town, a wizard. He charges 100 gold pieces for an identify, because that's what it costs for the pearl.
I could have covered that if I didn't just get robbed.
Or you can use it and like try to figure it out. Oh, I missed by 2, but I hit. Oh, that must be a +2. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Bob, you mentioning the pearl, I forgot I had one on me, so that's how much will I sell it for?
It's worth 100 gold pieces.
So I just add 100 gold onto me then.
Yep.
How much is that water breathing?
Or you can give
pearl?
The water breathing pearl is not worth anything here.
So is that the kind of pearl
actually...
you're talking about, Tiernock?
No,
yeah,
he had
I
a different
have just a plain 100 gold worth pearl.
Okay, I want that pearl.
I'll just hand you the pearl.
Thank you.
I'm actually going to go to the wizard and check out what this water breathing thing is that they gave me. Maybe it's a spell component, or they can use it for alchemy.
I'm going to revel in the glory of killing the bandit leader at the tavern.
Well, I'm gonna go look at the job listing board. Where it's
starting out, the wizard tells you that that is indeed got an enchantment on it, and he would buy that from you for 25 gold.
Can you tell me what the enchantment is first?
Yeah.
No, it's why he wants to pay 25 for it.
No, he'll pay 25 gold for the water breathing pearl. He's talking to Kane.
Okay, so first tell me what it is. I'm curious, because you may have a bit of a problem with this.
He says it is a pearl crafted by fey creatures that allows you to breathe water for an hour.
Yeah, but it seems like you can't breathe air afterwards.
That's probably a side effect, yes.
Okay.
He had to look through a bunch of books too before he found it.
Yeah, I'll come up with him like follow-up question. You wouldn't happen to know anything that can kill a Nixie with like 3 spikes?
He says, "Let me do some research, and I can probably have some information by tomorrow.
All right,
If I can
I'll
get,
hand
if I
him
can get,"
the.
he says, "if I can get the information from you, I'll only charge you 3 gold for the information."
Much appreciated, and I hand him the pearl for 25 gold.
Ah,
Can you put
okay.
25 gold on my?
Yep, he's gonna give
Can
you.
you put?
He's gonna give you 25 gold.
Yep, and please put that on my character sheet.
I will do it.
How much will it cost me to identify the dagger if I already have a pearl?
10 gold.
Okay, I'm not sure where this wizard person is, but I'm standing next to Kane, so I'm assuming that I'm by the wizard somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Kane's at.
We're in the square by the fountain.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's we don't have a physical place for him, but he's there. Let me.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and sell mine too.
I'm gonna basically do what I did with killing the genocide and the kobolds and revel in the glory at the tavern of killing the bandit leader.
And you're gonna get
People.
free drinks while you're telling that
Yep.
story. And you're if we kept track of hero points, your hero points would be going up.
Even though she
I'm just
stole the kill
gonna-
from, even though she stole the kill from Ormer, she's not mentioning that.
We have those. We have those in this game.
No, I said if we were keeping track of them. I mean, we could, but we haven't yet.
I'm just gonna sit there and shake my head while I eat.
I'm going to go into the tavern.
All right.
That's
And while
why I
he's-
said last time I said it might piss Ormer off.
And when I hear him talking about him slaying the bandit leader, I just walk up and punch Omer right in the face.
You're punching yourself in the face?
Well, I tear knock it right in the face.
That's funny. So, what are you looking up? What the dagger's all about for me, Bobby? I paid the 10 gold.
Oh, yeah. It is a. He tells you. You want to know by yourself, or do you want me to just say it out loud?
Oh, you can say it out loud. I don't care.
All right. He tells you it is a +1 dagger. It was crafted in Waterdeep, and it was crafted in Waterdeep, and the +1 enchantment. It will glow if you want it to, up to 10 feet radius, and if you don't, it won't. And it gives a small vibration when goblins are around.
Plus one
Well-
weapons go for like 500 gold.
It is +1 to hit, +1 damage.
Well, in response to Ormer punching me and just playing
Oh,
off
I
as he's
still need
jealous
to-
about my heroic deeds.
I want this to do damage, Bob. So what do I need to roll?
Well, you need to roll a d20.
20? Okay.
So, to get it to glow, do I just tell it to glow?
You just think it.
Okay.
I mean, you tell me. It appears you're going to miss, Ormer, and you're going to take a huge swipe and miss, and the bartender says, "Hey, no fighting in here."
And I'm just going to get even more angry, and I'm going to punch again.
Well, it's going to be the initiative of Tiernock if he wants to do anything other than tell people that you're just jealous because he killed it.
I'm gonna tell the boys, calm down, calm down. You know, it took all of us to kill all the bandits. It wasn't just you, Tiernock.
You're not gonna do anything?
Sit down and be
Yeah,
quiet and have
I
a
was saying
drink and eat some food.
well, that's what I was doing. He's just jealous that I struck the killing blow.
You did not. Granny's the one who did all the damage points.
Actually, I remember specifically that I did kill the
And
have the
the
killing blow.
bartender yells over and says, "Hey boys, quit your fighting and come get a free drink."
Woo!
Sit down and grab a bite to eat.
He's gonna give you a small beer. It is it's a medium beer. It's a venti. Now that'd be a large beer. Tall. You guys get a tall beer, which is actually a small beer.
The dagger
Alright.
is on my waist, so I can feel it if it vibrates.
I'm gonna put my backpack and stuff over here, Bob. So, can you change my weight so I'm not encumbered?
Well,
Oh,
the things that you're leaving there, go ahead and uncheck on your character sheet. And I will fix it to where the unchecked items do not weigh anything.
And Tiernock will do it again because she's a glory hog.
Okay, well, I'm gonna whisper into Tiernock's ear and say, if you do it again, you're gonna regret it, and I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Then I just gotta roll a 20 to beat it.
Yeah, it'll be your 20 with your wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I unchecked it, it still kept the weight on, so I changed the weight up my shield to 0.
Well, actually, I have to change something on your character sheet for it to do that.
So 10. Or
I got a 10 for intimidation.
So, no intimidation.
10 and 10. They said it was with my wisdom.
Yeah, it has to beat it to be intimidated.
Well, my wisdom's 11.
And my wisdom is 5, but I wonder if he was talking to me for my counter roll. Or is it with my passive wisdom?
And actually, if it's player versus player, you don't have to roll. It's just up to you if you want to role play it as that or not.
Bob?
Yes?
Tiernock just says, hands him a drink and says, calm down, friend. There's plenty of kills to go around.
Celine, that should also fix yours too. So, Varric, you got that?
Yeah,
Probably might.
Well, I just tell Tiernock this. If you do it again, you might find a dagger in your back.
And Celine's
Well,
just sitting
again, I
at
say,
Celine's just sitting in a corner eating.
calm down,
and
friend. Calm down, friend. There's plenty of kills to go around. You'll be a hero someday too.
Oh,
And then,
and
then
eating
Omar gets up.
a meal, you get a hot pie for an electrum piece. But if you want a big roast joint, it's like 2 gold. You can get soup for a silver piece, or stew for an electrum piece, or pudding, or bread, or fruit, or cheese.
I'm gonna get a
I'll take
full
him.
meal with drink for 2 gold.
I'll take that meat pie. You said it was an electrum piece?
Yep.
I'm just waiting for Tiernock to insult Omer. I have something I could do.
You took what I said as an insult, but
Yes. I'm waiting for you to add some more salt to the wound.
after what she just said. Then it goes back to soaking up the appreciation of the people while she eats and drinks.
Oh, also, the cane. Those 2 crossbows. They were not listed as stolen. I mean, they were, but nobody knows that. So you can get
25 gold, because that's half what their price
yeah,
was.
they were in pretty good condition. So
Yeah, just add another 25 gold onto me then.
All right.
Well, Omer is going to leave the tavern because he's very fucking frustrated to the point where he wants to kill Tiernock.
Yeah, killing's
Don't
illegal
get
around
like
here.
that because we need to go on another quest.
You can go ahead and
And he's
kill
going to go
them
look at
and
the job board.
For Ormond, as you leave the tavern, you also come across a disgruntled Kane.
so if you're not encumbered, Varric, change your movement
somebody
rate
say?
back to 30.
Oh, when you left the tavern, you pass by like a disgruntled Kane, refusing to get into the tavern.
I ignore and keep going.
I shrug and we'll keep going.
This party has great chemistry.
Bob, can you put me from here back over into the bar because I was just in room 14. I don't know how I got over there.
Because room 7B is you guys' apartment.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
And you can get there by doing this, following the road.
I sit next to Tiernock at his table and just continue eating my food and drinking my drink while he's sitting there.
Okay.
I'm at the...
Or the
Yeah,
viewers,
thank you.
Tiernock is a lady.
Apologies. I sit next to Tiernock while she is sitting there, and I continue to eat my food since we're both ladies, and so we're sitting together here.
All right. I'm going to sit down with these two and I'm going to say, look, we need to get along because we have more adventures to go.
She said weenie. Oh, these are the two that aren't fighting with anybody. You're speaking to the choir.
Tiernock is the one who's going around.
Well, he goes around talking shit, but I mean that's what fallen knights do.
That is what fallen knights do. Now, as far as armor punching her, first of all, she's a lady, and he punched her. So I'm
tried
sitting.
to.
Times.
Tried
This is
to.
medieval
Tried to,
times.
but he
They
missed.
don't follow the moral code.
So I'm sitting next to her to let her know that I'm supportive of her. And she understands that. I don't have to say a damn word.
Us chicks stick together.
Pretty much.
Armor.
Well, tell Celine thank you and get her a drink.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Ormer's checking
But
out
then-
the thing.
But
That,
Tiernock's stupid amount of pride is going to kick in. Is like, oh, I just think he wants me and he's being too aggressive.
flirting like a fourth grader.
We need to get along because we have a long road ahead of us. Unless you don't want to continue on with us.
And Ormer, you do find out on that message board. It does say treasure can be had at the caves.
Oh,
And-
I'm going to
and
start
then-
heading towards the caves.
And then Celine says to Tiernock, yeah, you're probably right. One of these times you guys are fighting, you just need to jump them.
Just ignore it, Ferric. As I just walk off towards caves.
You want to go to the caves by yourself?
I mean, if he has
Ormer's
a
not in
death
the right
wish,
state of mind. He's not in the right state of
Hold on 1 second. Is the job board in the tavern?
I'm sorry?
no, it's in the square where he was. It's by
Yeah.
the fountain.
Okay
where he
then.
was
Well,
there.
in that case, I'm just in the tavern.
Well, I have you sitting out by the fountain, but you can go into the tavern if you want.
Well, I did want to go into the tavern like after I sold all that shit, but
Okay, I'll put you in there.
actually, if I see what, because we're retconning this a bit, and this is going to give you more editing to do, Bob.
Okay.
I will actually walk by Orma. What's got you in a tiz?
You walk by Ormer and what?
I walk up to Orma as seeing that he's fuming and ask him, what's got your knickers in a bunch?
As you're walking by Ormer, he's just basically ranting and raving how there's a fucking... Tirnock is stealing all the glory from the group when it should be applied to all that were there, not just him or her.
She can take whatever she wants from me. I don't give a shit. Honestly, I'd rather consider her dead than anything else, but better alive than dead at the moment.
Kane
And
does
I offer-
explain that that soon the keep will wisen up.
And I offer to, was it that talked to me, Kane?
Varric.
1 second.
Varric talked to you.
No, the other one, Kane.
Oh, the one
Kane's
who's
talking to you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kane is talking to you right now.
I talked to Kane and asked him if he wants to go with me to the caves. I just need to get out of here and do something to take my mind off of things.
You do realize that that's probably not the greatest idea. This is out of the fact that the whole group got a TPK over there once.
Kane, yeah, he was there for that. Kane's gonna light up his pipe, hand it over to Ormer, and say, "Don't do the suicide run. Look, you want to talk about it? Take a walk with me. We'll go and talk to me about it. Look, I've got my own shit to deal with. It's fucking
Talk
keep.
about it, their mutual hatred of dragonkind.
No,
That made it worse when you were stealing all the glory, because he does not like dragonkind.
Yeah, but that's basically how I built Tirnock. Is her pride is like overflowing, so she's gonna try to get all the glory she can.
I
Alright,
like
so I'm
how
gonna go-
Cody just keeps stealing people's scenes.
What?
I like how you keep stealing people's scenes to explain your whole reasoning, even though you're not there.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I'll take Orma for a walk around the keep, and I'll pretty much vent to him about how I was literally just called a criminal for like trying to give back the item, well, trying to sell off the items that we took from the dead bandits, and then called a criminal and had all their rewards pretty much taken off of us.
And
Yeah, it'll probably take a little bit of time. That's one thing Varric had mentioned to you, is it may take a little bit of time for it to get around that you're not a criminal.
Yeah, but I'm still going to like emphasize the fact that I am going to hold a grudge against this guy,
Right.
and that at the next chance that I get, if I find any of his markings on like monster weapons, I'm going to accuse him of selling to creatures outside the keep.
Ah, okay.
That sounds
Kane,
like
And
a
I'm
fun
going to
time.
let the two know that's inside the bar that he just
We're not
walked
in the-
off.
We're not in the bar.
No. I'm letting the two know that's in the bar that I tried to talk to Ormer and he just walked off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
well, Kane
I like
calms,
Kane's idea though.
So do I.
Kane calms down Omer.
Kane's idea is good, but no one knows it but Ormer.
Right.
Exactly.
Look, Ormer, this world it's bloody cruel, and honestly, surprised that anyone at all here is alive. This place is trash. Just
Ormer
Look.
seems a little bit naive because he's a knight and he hasn't been out and about on his own that much. He's
Look,
been coddled
between
too.
yeah. Look, between you and me, I know you have a thing against Tirnock now, which makes us allies. Do me a favor, keep her away from me, if anything, and in return, I'll back you up when you need it.
Greatly appreciated, and I'll do my best to help.
He's gonna shake your hand.
Yes. Shake hands.
Honestly, haven't seen another half-orc this decent since in my army days, but they weren't treated very kindly.
And I asked him what front were you were on.
I was back in Fort Daggerford. Honestly, didn't go so well, and that's how I'm kind of here now.
Okay.
And
Can
Ormer
we-
says that he heard about that and heard it was a bloody ordeal. And
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of lift up my shirt and show him the bandages and the scars. Let's just say that I'm not exactly the kind that got out lucky, despite all things.
Ormer says, I wish I could have been there to help.
No, you don't.
So,
Trust.
you guys are outside the bar in the area where
Where the water thing
where
is.
where the fountain is. Checking out
Okay.
looking at the board again.
Yeah, we trade back and forth the pipe.
And I'm talking to
Michelle,
Kane
will you
about...
read off the things again?
So there's
Please.
a lot of gold and treasure in the caves. There's the wizard that lost his magic wand. Apparently the wizard that wanted the mushrooms in the Whispering Wood is no longer available. So pretty much two things, and they both have to do with the caves. The wand, and then the hoard of magical armor, and then something about a lot of treasure.
Yeah,
I think that wand we've already known about, so.
Oh, and
Yes,
there is something on there about a wood elf has disappeared out across the marshes.
Oh,
But you guys have been to the marshes and you didn't see no wood elf out there.
yeah.
Well, I turn to Kane and ask him if he'll help me talk to the group about going back to the caves.
I talked
Sure
to the
thing,
other two
just-
about. Well, what do you think, guys?
Let's go.
Little
let's
Billy
go.
comes running up to
Great.
Kane and says, Sir, are you Mr. Trifinga?
I am.
I've got a message from Orzo the Smart. And you recognize that as being the wizard. He says I am to give you this paper, and you are to give me money.
I raise an eyebrow at the kid and then groan, pull out a silver and put it in his hand.
How much?
A silver,
Ooh, why, thank you. And
and I'll take the letter.
he says, here's the letter. You want to read it at the moment?
Yeah, I'll read it right there.
And Ormer asks, what was this all about, Kane?
I want to see the wizard about that pearl from the Nixies. I was also curious on why they died.
He says, from what he can understand, it's either giant wasps or spiders.
So do you think that they were vulnerable because their queen was gone and the spiders got them?
Well, what I want to understand is how the spiders got them out of the water.
Kane strokes his chin and is like, there were 3 holes. Spiders? No.
Well, he says,
Wasps
normally that is the case, but when you, he's not going to say that. On the letter, it's going to say, he says spiders, he's going to say why. He says, south of here, there are there is a woods, the spider wood, and the spiders that are in the spider wood have mandibles, which have a stinger on each side of the mouth, and then the tongue acts as a stinger, and sucks out a lot of the blood. So it usually leaves 3 distinctive holes. And that's why he thinks that's what it is. Or it could just be giant, hornets or wasps, and it depends on, if the holes were close together or just like all over randomly.
I kind of give that a bit of thought. Can you roll me a nature check to see whether or not I would believe that? Like,
Yes.
we didn't see any webs on the Nixies. They were just kind of thrown it.
I'm also going to roll a nature check, because I'm also curious about that.
Yeah, I'd be telling almost all of this. I wouldn't just be. I wouldn't be hiding secrets now that we're kind of bonding.
Nature is an 8. However, Ormer has heard this. Back where he's from, there is a small woods that have spiders like that. They generally, from what he understands, they generally live in webs, in trees, but they don't themselves. Only like a certain few in the group of them create webs. The rest of them, just like some of them are fighters, some of them are the web builders, which could explain no webs around there.
But how would the Nixies, if that's the case, Orma, how would the Nixies get out of the water?
Maybe to defend their young.
But young would probably be in the water. Seems to me to get away from spiders, you could just go underwater, but unless there were water spiders too.
Very well, could be.
And the bottom of the note says, "Thank you for the 3 gold pieces for research."
I gotta go pay this man. I'll do it in a minute.
Well, the boy's still here if you want to give it to him.
Well,
Yeah, I don't trust. I don't exactly trust the boy to give it to him, considering what just happened. So I'll go pay. Let the boy keep the silver, but I will go and give the 3 gold to the wizard. Now,
Since we found the Nixie body but not the skin, is it possible the bandits wore the skin of the Nixie queen and they thought it was their queen and came up out of the water and that's how they got killed?
Could be.
we still don't know about those guys. Not to mention they were wearing red. I don't think that the bandits were wearing red, aside from like that one bandit chief.
I have the red and black cloak.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that they didn't have red cloaks on the ones that were missing when we got there.
Might have been on patrol or something. Well, when they get back, they're going to be pissed off.
Yeah, their whole group is dead.
They're not going to try that shit again because they've got their entire group killed.
Or they very well could just regroup and try with even stronger numbers.
Well, and they probably wouldn't attack the keep. That'd be foolish for them.
Yeah.
And now the keep has started sending out on the roads. They've been patrolling patrols on the roads of 10 guards each.
Good to hear that the guards are at least doing their job, and you always rely on them. Alright, well...
And I don't know if you guys had written down the rumors that you guys had heard throughout
I
the
did.
time here.
I can't at the moment.
I said a lot of them, but one of them was the treasure in the caves, the hermit man, the lizard people, the dog men, all that stuff I read out earlier.
And Ormer is very intently trying to get Kane to help him, like, talk to the group about going back to the caves, because he's very interested in the quest about the magical artifacts and items.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
So, are you guys going to come in the tavern to talk to us, or do we need to come out to you?
Yeah, we'll walk in. I'll walk us into the tavern.
Okay.
I'm already sitting there and talking to the girls about which one you guys want to go do. Do you guys want to, if they come back, do you guys want to go with or without them to go seek out the treasure or the magic items?
Yum Yum says, I'm going back to the room because I'm tired. Y'all do what you want. Hobble, 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 hobble.
Well, I figure if we go to the caves and the wizard's wand is in the caves, the hordes of magic armor's in the caves, and there's treasure in the caves, we can do all three of them at the same time.
Hordes
And
of
on the
magic
way,
armor.
it was one of the rumors.
Yeah,
that
that's
you
what. No,
talked about.
yeah, that's what. When Ormer hears that, the ears poke up.
Okay, and then on the way we can see if we could see anything about the wood elf that disappeared in the marshes, since it's kind of on the way.
Well, the marshes are down where you guys
It's
were.
a different direction.
The caves are to the north. Marshes are to the
Yeah,
south.
it's a different direction.
True, we just still have to go in between the area so we can see if we see anything on the way. Not necessarily go to the marshes.
I mean, it's like
And
the marshes are south of the
we
keep,
could
and
possibly
the
kill
caves are
off
north
some
of
of
the
the
keep.
orcs.
So you'd have to go down and then up. It's up to you, kind of. So you guys
We
have
can
been
kill
in the
off some of
marshes.
We can kill off some of the orcs in
So-
the caves as we go, seeing as how there's two different groups of orcs.
So essentially, we have the choice of going for money and reward, or we can go find an elf that disappeared.
Yeah, there's no reward for the elf.
Which we've already been throughout the marsh and we didn't see an elf.
Yeah, the only place. I mean, you guys didn't go all over the marshes. You didn't go into the spider wood, and you went sparingly into the regular woods.
So those are our two choices. What do we want to do? Money or save a life?
I'm good for either. So
I say
Armor
we
already
go
made clear.
into the caves this time, just because we could kill off a bunch of things at once.
This may help you decide. The elf disappeared in the marshes, or over by the marshes, over a month ago.
Okie
yeah.
dokie, caves it is.
Yep, case it is, because that elf's probably dead.
Yeah, walk in and
Because there's two different things of orcs in the caves. There's all different kinds of things in the caves.
There ain't no kobolds.
yeah, not anymore.
No kobolds.
There were some kobolds. I mean, there could be some.
Ken's going to walk in the tavern with Orma now after they've decided what their group's doing. All right, guys, what's going on?
Well,
To the
we
cave.
figure we can go to the caves and knock out the lost magic wand and the armor and treasure in the caves all in one.
And orcs.
And orcs
Sweet.
and the ogres and the owlbears and all the other things that we've seen there, or we've heard rumors of.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might want to start talking.
Yeah,
some
because
of the
you heard some rumors,
yeah.
but you also heard that nobody's ever returned from an expedition to the caves.
Except us.
Tiernock
Well,
is
except
suggesting we go.
the one group we used to be, but then they went back and never came back.
Yeah, Tiernock is suggesting we go genocide the orcs like we did the kobolds.
And Ormer gives a very ominous sneer at Tiernock.
And
Well, nothing against you, friend, but I'm talking about wild orcs, not civilized like you.
beware of treachery from within the party is something else you guys have learned.
That is one of the rumors that I had read but didn't say.
I
treachery
turned
in
to
the party.
Orma. I turned to
Yep.
Orma. Don't give them the satisfaction.
Now, before we take off, let's all remember who is in our party and who has each other's backs. because we are all for one and one for all. Because if one turns their back on the other in here, we are all to perish, not just one. It takes all of us to stay alive.
All right,
Everybody,
you want to put the cards?
everybody
you wanna put those cards on
agrees.
the table?
Everybody agrees and winks.
No, I say strictly to Varric. All right, you want to put the cards on the table? You first.
And I stand with Kane, and I'm with him 100%.
Jarnock is
Go
just
on.
thinking that Varric sounds like your old knight captain.
Go on, Varric. I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
Put your cards on the table.
What cards? I'm ready to go on an adventure.
I mean, if you're willing to want us to trust us, then you're going to have to give me a reason to.
And Ormer's with him 100%.
What's your deal? What's your backstory? What's your background?
Really?
Yep. Because right now I just got stabbed in the back. You might as well give me a reason to rethink my position.
A trusted
Really?
member. A trusted member of the guard.
Really? I just had a merchant tell me that I was a thief.
Now, boys. You know that wasn't Varric's fault.
It wasn't, but if
But
we're going to trust each other, we're going to have to let our secrets out.
That may
Okay.
that may come with time.
Well,
Wow.
I grew up in a nunnery and I'm a virgin. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, what are you?
Wow.
I'm a female, if that's what you're asking.
No, what I'm asking is that you changed back in that forest. I want to know what, because it's really concerning that you're not a druid, but you can cast cleric spells.
Well, like I said, I grew up in a nunnery where there are lots of monks and doctors and nurses. I'm a panther shifter.
Oh, what?
Which is why I keep myself covered the whole time I grew up in the nunnery and around y'all and everybody in this keep. I'm a panther shifter. No, I don't know who my parents are, and I don't know how I got this way. If there's any other questions you have, I will be more than happy to answer them for you.
Never heard of a shifter before.
Ormer's the same way. He has never heard of a panther shifter.
Well,
I'm just ready
well,
to
I
let the game
Yeah,
over.
Jarnock heard about a quest and wants to go.
I've only met one of my kind, and it was not the same kind of shifter. So your guess is as good as mine.
Now, do you guys, when you go, do you want to take the wagon or you want to go without it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take the
Go
wagon.
with it.
take the wagon.
'Cause
Definitely
we
take
can
the
always
wagon.
we could always take items out of the cave and put it on the wagon.
Yeah,
Does
exactly.
anyone
Well,
have land vehicles?
Me.
Well, I own a car, but that's not in the game.
Whoever has land vehicles can be the driver, I guess.
That'd be me.
And I turned to Kane, well, we'll put this on the back burner for now, and let's get on our way.
Sounds like a mighty fine idea.
I'm gonna switch you guys over to the overland map, and as you're leaving, the guards are yelling, "Have fun storming the castle! I mean the caves!"
Wait, the caves are a castle? Jarnock says.
There is the keep.
All right. And where are the
As
caves?
as
Right above
Caves
us.
are up
As we start-
there.
Okay.
What
as
time
we
is it
start
right
heading to
now?
the cave,
It's probably 5 in the evening. Did you want to wait and go the next morning, or do you want to be up there at night?
What I wanted to do is go to the close to the caves, and then set up camp, and then finish going into the caves in the early morning
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so you guys can get up into this area right here, this wooded area, right there, and you guys will set up a camp. I will switch you to a different map. All right. Well, here's the party, not the scale.
I hope not, because we're giant.
Yes, we are.
Very.
We could easily take the keep with that size.
Yeah, I'm packing that size.
And you see the caves on the bottom.
Don't let Tiernock hear that, Kane.
A, G, E, D, and then up higher, B, C, H.
I think we've only cleared out A
I,
right now.
F,
haven't
and then up higher, it's K, and then up higher, it's J.
So, Kay, there's a light at the 75 feet mark because that's how high it is. You can see the foot markers on there.
Yeah, but there's no light there now.
Okay. There was owl tracks last time in G, which is at 25 feet, and there's a small stream. I'm assuming that we can't see those because we're not by G.
Right.
D had goblins and an ogre. That's at 25 feet. It's a natural cave. And E, ogre.
we? And A is the one that we
And
cleared all those kobolds
actually-
from, right?
Actually, scratch all that.
It's all
don't,
new?
Y'all don't know none of that because that was the other party.
I know. Rumors.
I was saying
Plan to
A
set up a
was
ca-
the one that we cleared out already, right?
Yeah, all you know about for sure is that A had kobolds.
We plan to set up a camp. We should probably go into A. If anything's moved in there, we'll clear it out, and then we can use it as a base camp.
Yeah, that would
Yes,
work.
that I also agree. And then that gives us an opportunity to take inventory of what the items we left from the previous time.
We could start at E and then just work our way up, too.
We didn't leave anything. Another party did.
Yeah, well,
Well-
there's rumors that there were maybe some ogres, but it's not.
We would still know that there's this small stream at G and the natural cave at D, right? Because you told us that last time. We didn't find it out. You
Yeah,
told
a small stream coming out of G. It's really small.
Small
And
stream
then
at
D. Where did D go?
He's down here, covered by Tiernock.
Big D.
It's
Oh,
such a
big
yeah.
D.
So, question: is there any other water sources here except for the small stream at G?
No.
Oh,
For the
Tiernock-
people that I don't know, everybody had been here once before, but let me tell you before you do your camp. Let me set a little bit of the mood here.
You mood lighting for us?
There's small groves and copses on the way here. Thick growths, tangled and forbidding of
What are copses?
trees. Their copses are kind of like bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tangled and forbidding. And that's where you can camp if you want, unless you're going to go up into A. The forest, let's see, it's been getting more and more dense, tangled, and gloomier than before. The thick, twisted tree trunks, unnaturally misshapen limbs, writhing roots, clutching and grasping thorns and briars, all seem to warn and ward you off. But you have forced and hacked your way through, regardless. Now the strange growth has suddenly ended, and you have stepped out of the thicket into a ravine-like area. The walls rise rather steeply to either side to a height of about 100 foot or so. Dark, streaked rock mingled with earth, clumps of trees grow here and there, both on the floor of the ravine and up the sloping walls of the canyon. You guys can climb the sloping walls, it's just like a climbing speed. The opening you stand in is about 200 foot wide. The ravine runs at least 400 foot west, where the western end rises in a steep slope also. Here and there, at varying heights on all sides of the ravine, you can see the black mouths of cave-like openings in the rock. The sunlight's dim, the air's dank, and there's an oppressive feeling here, as if something evil is watching and waiting to pounce upon you. There are bare dead trees here and there, and upon one A vulture perches and gazes hungrily at you, just waiting patiently. A flock of ravens rise, croaking from the ground, the beat of their wings and their cries magnified by the terrain to sound loud and horrible. Amongst the litter of the rubble, boulders, and dead wood scattered about on the ravine floor, you can see bits of gleaming ivory and white. Closer inspection reveals that these are bones and skulls of men, animals, and other things. You know you have certainly came upon the caves of chaos.
Well, if we're starting out again, then Tirnock is going to agree with Ormer that we should set up camp in A for a more defensive position, then suggest going to either D, E, or G and clear out the lower ones and work our way up.
Ormer is going to suggest that if we're going to rest in A, that we need to have a watch.
Kane's going to raise his hand for that.
I'll take a watch.
And I will too.
Same here. I will too.
So you're going to go into A, and hopefully nothing has
Taking up refuge in there. And also Ormer suggests that we need to re-clear the cave just to be sure.
Let me switch you guys over to a different map.
Capital idea. Old
I got
chum.
lots of maps.
And Ormer turns to Kane and suggests that we should build some sort of fortification at the front of the cave, just in case.
That is where you're
probably-
at.
Yeah, we could probably do that. Maybe chuck a tarp on there, or we could use the wooden scraps.
Yeah,
Make,
that's what I meant. You know those tank trap things, medieval type
Yeah.
tank trap, vehicle traps.
Yeah, we
Kinda
can
something like that.
we can put up a spike barricade.
Yeah, spike barricade.
Too bad you don't have a road. They are good at setting traps.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not meant to be an actual trap. It's more of a hindrance for something they actually have to move it or get through it to actually get in. It's more what I'm trying to get at.
Yep, 2d6 piercing damage if they can't move it, and it's DC 15.
So,
Celine
As you-
shifted.
as you
And
guys are doing that, Celine shifted.
Yeah, she shifted, and she is sniffing and listening.
I need her to roll a. I need her to roll a perception.
Perception.
Nice roll.
Thank you. It's not. That's not even with my +2.
Shit, at that point you don't even need +2.
22 is a really good roll.
Well, that's very good. In fact, that is going to take away any surprise.
Kane eyes Celine when she changes.
Y'all don't really see a whole lot of change because her face is covered up, and so is the rest of her
Oh.
body.
Yeah, she
Just
stays
No,
humanoid shape.
Yeah, the only thing
Yeah,
that changes is my nails, which I have gloves on, my eyes, and then my face a little bit. So you can see my eyes change. That's about it.
Okay, I thought you get those cheetah legs where they kind of invert a little bit.
Nope. For me, it's just pretty much my face and my claws.
So I'm going to
Awesome.
need
Tail.
an initiative roll from everybody. Here's some large birds taking flight out of the trees to your back.
Man, I wish I could see now.
What you see looks like flying kobolds.
Oh god. Well, Ormer turns to Tirnock and says, "Looks like we missed some."
So plenty of fun to go around, she responds.
So who am I missing? I have Celine, Turnock, Omer, Kane, and Varric. Okay. This one flies over the top of Ormer and is going to drop a rock. On top of his head. Drop.
How high are they flying?
That doesn't do anything.
About 20 feet. He deftly pops off of his armor, but doesn't do him any damage.
Just more of scares him, little startles Ormer. That's about it.
So if I was not surprised because I could smell him and hear him, can I do something before we actually start, or is initiative have already started?
No, it's an initiative thing. They would have got surprised had you not got them, so you're not surprised. So when it's your turn, you will be able to do something.
I meant before they do.
No, because
Okay.
it
I
was
got
either they attacked with surprise or we attacked with regular initiative roll. So you're getting better with regular initiative roll. This other one, now keep in mind they're 20 foot up, even though it looks like they're right next to you. This one is going to drop a rock on top of Tyrnok.
And what's the roll?
Rolls an 11, that misses.
Yep.
And it is Tyrnok's turn.
Well, she's gonna shoot the one that tried to hit her.
Ten. That is a miss. Arrow goes flying off.
Question: when it says I'm shifted, it says I get 4 additional spells. Is that slots or spells themselves?
I think it's spells themselves.
Well, that doesn't really do me any good if I only have a certain number of spells that slots I can use. Alright, fine.
I mean, it's like a cleric, you're limited as the amount of spells you pick for the day. Even though you have access to every cleric spell, you have to pick, say, I don't know how many, let's say 4 or whatever for the day that you can choose from. When you're shifted, you have 4 more that you can choose from.
For a whole minute. I gotcha.
Yeah, while you're shifted. So if there's something that you want to, I don't know if it gives you more, if it tells you what spells they are, or if you just add four more on.
Then I'll just mark 4 more on.
Okay, and then when it's done, just take them 4 off.
Will do.
All right.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah. Very.
If I use my glaive, because it has a longer reach,
That should
If I
only be
get-
10 feet, I think.
Yeah, it won't go up to 20 feet if you're wanting to know if you can reach them. No.
if I went closer to them, would it reach? Is
No,
my
because
question.
they're 20 foot up.
Yeah, they're 20 foot up.
Okay.
You ain't gonna reach that. No.
You might
Yeah.
reach
Okay.
15 at the most.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
because otherwise I would have tried that with my halberd.
That's what I was wanting to know. And I'm going to use my action surge.
So you shot a light crossbow and missed. Action surge, you get to shoot again. Which one are you shooting? That one up by Tyrnok, you hit for 2 piercing.
Knock him down anyway.
He's still up. He's flying.
I think they should get knocked down if we hit them.
If you
Damn
were
it.
flying,
If we were flying and something hit us, it'd knock us down.
nah.
Well, if you want to knock him out of the air, you have to hit his wing.
So
Well, we
now,
don't know where we're hitting them.
now it is Ormer's turn.
Well, I'm going to use my free action and tell the group if you want them on the ground, you must get into the cave so where they can't fly. And then with his action, he is going to also use action surge. And he's going to hit the one that's in the air that's already been wounded, aim for his wing, and throw a javelin. And if he
Ooh,
Critical hit.
took his wing off.
Roll on the critical hit. Piercing weapons. That's going to hit for 24. Yeah, that takes his wing and takes him down. Thud.
And then,
His dead body falls thud on the ground.
and with his next, since I used action surge, I'm going to aim for the other one and throw another javelin.
Okay. And that hits with a 21.
Kane's saying his turn is not up there.
So wait a minute.
That's because Kane never rolled for initiative.
So wait a minute.
You know.
He free actioned
He what? Who?
initially. He free actioned to say something,
Mm-hmm.
and then he took his turn, and then he took his second turn. Right? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Free action doesn't
Okay.
doesn't cost him.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to keep up.
And I killed both of those, and then I just go into the cave.
Is Kane's initiative. Kane, there are 3 winged kobolds to the south, taking flight with all holding rocks. There is one, or there are the 2 that came over and dropped their rocks are dead. And those are 5, 10, 15. They're 20 foot up and about 15 foot over for the first one. So we're talking like 20 feet away.
And how far up they?
20 foot.
They're 20 foot up,
Okay, I'm looking.
but as the crow flies, it's going to be about 20, 25 foot away. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
We'll say
I'm
20.
going to- Yep, I'm gonna throw a fireball and then walk into the cave.
You throw a firebolt,
Yep,
and it's going to hit.
That's 2 fire damage, not 1.
It's going to hit for 2 fire damage. Right. And then you're going to dart into the cave.
Mm-hmm.
How much of your movement do you want to use? 30? That puts you 5 foot farther in than Ormer.
Yeah, I'll go 30 because I cannot take the damage. Actually, no, I'll stand right next to Orma, so 25.
Okay. Sounds good. It is now one of those winged kobolds. 15, 20, 25. Let me see what their flying speed is. Flying kobold.
Wouldn't they get pack tactic, by the way?
Yes.
But they're not by, that one's not by them right now.
Correct. He is alone. And so he's going to get right there. And he is going to throw his rock, which is not as effective as dropping it. This is going to be on Tiernok.
Alright. What's the roll?
Oop, here we go.
Am I allowed to do my shield reaction for somebody else?
No, there is a feat for that. It's called protection.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Tiernok's
Alright.
just silently looking at the kobold, waiting to see if that rock hits her.
Yes, it does. It hits her with a 19, doing 6 bludgeoning damage.
And Omer smiles.
Kane smiles as well.
And she don't have any more movement left. The winged kobold. It's Celine's turn. Celine throws up a bonus Shield of Faith. Yeah, now that one you can use on other people. critical miss on that firebolt, but firebolt doesn't count as a critical as to roll. So that who are you putting up that shield of faith on?
Dear knock.
Alrighty.
Ormer now frowns.
Okay. Then it is you move into the cave there?
Yeah. Where the heck is Varric?
Outside.
Oh, I don't see you at all, but I'm inside now, so okay.
Winged Kobold's gonna 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can't come anywhere close to me.
But this one is going to drop his rock and whip out his he's gonna whip out his sling.
Oh, good. Use this.
Yeah.
And it throws it at Tiernock and misses.
There's more of them.
This guy, he's going to do the same thing. It's going to say dagger, but that's his rock. 17.
For 5. Huh?
That's going to hit Tiernock for 5. So you have a 16 armor class right now.
Yeah, except that he also has a bonus +5 AC that I gave him with, wait, is it that +2 to his AC for the shield of faith?
Which gives him a 15. So
Oh,
the 17 did hit. For 5 bludgeoning.
Wait, isn't it 1 + 2 be 16, not 15?
Either way, it hits.
What's your AC?
Yeah, it is 16. AC's 14
But
normally.
still rolled a 17.
I don't know why I said 15.
I don't know. Math is hard.
I just, because I'm old, that's what I say. It's Tiernock's turn now.
Talking is harder. See what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna move back here and shoot that wounded kobold here.
You fire your bow. That is a 14, and that's a hit for 7. You take it out of the sky.
I'm gonna use a bonus action since we're gonna set up camp. Anyway, where's my second wind? I'm gonna use second wind.
All right. Give you some hit points.
A D10.
Hopefully you don't need them. So D10 plus your level. So 2 plus your level.
4.
And it is now Varric's turn. Crossbow. You shoot a crossbow, and it barely misses.
I can't use that thing, can I, again?
The what?
I can't use my other thing again, can I, until I rest again?
Right, you get one of
Yep.
them.
Action page?
Yep.
Okay.
It is now. Oh, go ahead.
Hold it. My turn still, and I'm going to run in here.
But you can't stop there.
Yep, I'm going to go back here.
You don't have the movement rate to go there. You're going to have to go here.
What? I'm not at 20 anymore.
A 30 puts you right where Ormer's at. Up there would be 40. You can go less than 30, but you can't go more.
Okay.
So now it's Ormer's turn.
Alright, well, I'm going to move in and step up and look down the corridors.
Well, then can I scoot back since Ormer scooted back?
Not yet,
Not your
because
turn
you
yet.
went after him. Gotta wait till your turn to move. But Ormer, you just see what your character can see there.
And I hold my initiative, just to be sure.
All right. Oh, now if you can either hold your initiative, to do something, or you can spend your action using perception to see if you see anything hidden or anything else or hear anything.
How do I do that?
Just roll perception.
Okay.
You're taking time to stop and listen and look around really good. More than you would if you just like walked into a room. But
I'm not gonna hear
you
anything.
don't notice nothing. You hear nothing. All is quiet, except for the battle out front. It is Kane's turn.
I'm going to turn around to the kobolds, point my hand at them like a gun, pull the trigger.
Oh, you shoot a firebolt. The one on the left or the one on the right?
The one that I can see, because I can only see one, which is the one on the left.
Oh, look at that firebolt. That's going to hit him. He goes down in a fiery ball onto the ground.
And I take one step back.
Can't take one step back because Tyrnok's
Might
right
have to
behind
take
you.
2 steps back.
If I feel Tyrnok behind me, I'm going to like just shuffle off towards where Orma is. So put me in between Orma and Celine.
All right. Then it is Celine's turn. She's going to shoot a firebolt at him from inside the cave.
Isn't a good idea from
She
logically
hits
speaking,
him.
but
He takes damage. And he's going to come to the ground. But he's still up.
Wouldn't you take fall damage?
No, because he
From 22.
dropped himself. He doesn't have to take a movement to do that. To go down. Because she got him, his wings are burned. So you move on up into the place. It's a new round. This guy,
Not away, you cobalt no more.
he flies the hell off. Varric, if you want to get one more shot at him, you can. Tyrnok, you can if you come back out of the cave.
Alright. Well, I'm just going to not let any prey escape. I don't know where the hell he is.
So Varric, you shoot yourself in the foot. You're going to take 4 piercing damage, and you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh, can I see him from here where I'm at? Just stepping
Yeah.
outside of the cave.
Yeah, and yeah, you can go ahead and shoot him. And Varric, that happened because as you're aiming to get ready to shoot, Tyrnok walks by and elbowed you an accident. Scooting
Yeah,
by
I
you.
didn't want to shoot Tyrnok.
Tyrnok, you get that guy, kill him. He drops.
Right as I went to shoot, Tyrnok popped up, and I was like, oh shit!
Shot yourself in the foot.
You
That's
okay
a
there,
crossbow
Barry?
bolt you might be able to get back.
Yeah, I can't get that crossbow bolt back. It's in my foot.
You okay there, Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Are we out of combat?
You are out of combat.
Yeah,
How
I
bad
just
are you
need
guys
to-
hurt?
I just have to heal.
Walk inside then.
Ormer like says to the king, "Follow me."
I'm going to use my
Okay,
second
does.
wind to get back my hit points now, since
All right. Stop right there, Ormer.
Aren't we supposed to take a long rest, then?
Yeah, make camp and take a long rest.
Everybody's going to stop right here, though. Because... Dum-da-dum-dum. Ormer walks up and triggers a trap.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 5 foot behind him.
Of course he does.
What do I need to roll?
Nothing yet.
Wait till Bob finds out what it is.
Hinged floor panels dropped when stepped on.
We
I
didn't
need
go
you
that
to
direction.
make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to use my reaction to help him.
Okay, so he'll get advantage on that. And that 17 keeps you from falling. Kane grabs you from behind
Yeah, he does.
and pulls you from your. He grabs you by your black and white cloak and pulls you out from falling in the hole.
I mean red and white, red and black.
Is that what I? It's not. That's what I meant. What did I say? Black and white.
Yeah, black and white.
We didn't go that direction.
So there you are.
Looks like we were right to check this place out.
Mm-hmm.
And the floor panels, after a little bit, pop back up. And now you can see the dirt that's been spread over it to hide it is gone. You can see them plainly now.
And Ormer says to Kane, "Thank you, my friend. I owe you one."
It's about a 10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah, no problem.
So Kane pulled him back from the precipice.
Just thinking of what I can do with that, because I don't think prestidigitation can like clean off the dirt so that it can reveal traps 5 foot in front of me.
Is this a one-time use trap, or is it a continuous?
Well, it closed back up, so you don't know. You can see the panels. You don't know if you like stepped on it again, if it would open or not.
I turn to Kane and say, "Can we find something like a board 15 feet or longer to put across this, just in case? Because we need to check this side, just to be sure."
And
We
Varric,
could probably lash together some ropes.
give me a perception, Varric. Never mind.
Well, Omer will give Kane his silk rope.
I think I still got my hempen rope. I'll double check.
I think you might have a silk rope, maybe.
Oh, I thought you said robe instead of rope.
No, I do not have my hempen rope. Okay, shit.
He's
Silk
got
rope.
a
give it to
pipe
you.
and a silken robe. He's like the dude from the Playboy Mansion.
Hugh Hefner.
Walking around with
I'm
his
just
pipe
gonna-
and his red satin smoking
Bob?
robe. Yes.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go right here and I'm gonna listen.
Okay. Oh, I do need Tiernock. You do notice something. I need you to give me a
Yes.
perception, even though your perception's crap.
Alrighty.
You do not hear anything, Varric.
Do I see anything?
You do not see anything other than what you can see there. And Tiernock, you do notice up in that little 10-foot area right there,
Yeah.
there are two 12-foot beams, like boards.
Might be I let the group know about.
They're like leaning up
That-
against the wall.
I let the group know about that. Say this might be a fake wall.
I say, good.
No, I mean they're like not like flush with the wall, but they're like leaning up against it, like they were used for something.
So they can go over that trap.
I say, good. And I say, Tiernock, help me move these.
All I do, I'll grab one and help him lay it across.
And we put them across that trapped area.
All right, so you guys have them across the trap.
All right. And then I go across.
So Varric,
And
you
I-
come down a little more.
Join him over there.
And then, okay. Celine, you don't even notice Varric. You notice in that, boys, you notice in that room,
Hey, boy and girl.
I'm sorry, boy and girl, that room that you're seeing right there, just from where you're looking at, just from where you're at, you are going to see
For sure.
you see garbage and waste, big piles of garbage.
Did they hear the rats that we heard last time in there?
What about that big white thing in the middle?
Garbage. And give me, both of you guys, give me a perception.
Do
Or-
I not get my advantage on my wisdom check? Perception's wisdom, right?
Yeah, perception. Yeah, you do. You'll have to remind me each time, but you still didn't see nothing.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys hear some moving around in there.
I ready my halberd, and if anything pops out, I'm gonna stab it.
I'm going
I
to
ready
have
my-
everybody
ready my
roll an
sword
initiative.
shield.
I'm going to have everybody roll an initiative just because
We split the party.
the party's split. And Celine and Varric, do you guys plan on going on? Or
I was
no?
trying not to let Varric be by himself, but
Okay.
if he continues further, I may not follow because Ormer and Kane are alone with Tiernock.
No, Tiernock's up there.
That's the
Yeah.
issue.
That's the issue. We might push him into that trap. If you're
Well, I
not
don't know
careful.
about this hymn that you're talking about, but
Yeah, you guys can't
Her.
hear.
Kane is saying, "Bob, roll for me. Bob, roll for me."
Yeah, I didn't see that. Initiative. Thank you for saying that. I am launching game, and I will roll for you as soon as I say to restart the API. I'm
I
gonna
got
take that out of the game.
I got a very good initiative roll. Surprisingly. Natural 20.
Damn.
Kane got a
We're on
natural
point.
20.
What is
Fuck
your
yeah.
dexterity, Ormer? Your dexterity bonus.
Kane, are you gonna follow me, or are you gonna follow those two down there?
Or
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
gonna
going to
follow
follow
you.
me?
Ormer, what's your dexterity
Or are
bonus?
you
Yeah,
gonna
I
follow
follow
me?
all my.
Or are you going to follow me, who's following Ormer, who's following me ahead of me?
So, I need Ormer's dexterity bonus.
Shakes head and casts light on fingers.
For not give me your dexterity bonus, Ormer.
Well, Olmer's going to tell Kane to stay on that side, just to be safe.
I'll nod and then push Tiernock away.
Sure.
Away from me, but not in the pit.
Well,
Well, 'cause I'm
Tiernock is across the pit.
I'm already across the pit, like 10 feet in.
Okay, then. Well, then, just like stay where I am, I guess. Then.
So Kane has the initiative.
Yeah, I cast light on my fingers, and then I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Now Ormer.
Ormer's going to stay right where he is and do a perception to try to figure out what the heck this movement is.
All right. Give me a perception. 18. Very good. Yeah, you're going to see some rats in there.
Okay.
Some giant
And-
rats. There are like a ton of them in there.
And then I can't use second land. I can't use this. I can't use hit. Well, Ormer does not like rats.
These rats
so-
are about 2 foot long with big old nasty teeth.
Oh, Ormer's gonna go right back across the boards, and then pull the boards.
Pull the
Oh,
boards.
really?
Pull the boards.
You can pull one board. Actually, you can't because that's going to take an action, and you used your action for perception.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Okay,
it
then
be a free action to item interact?
Wouldn't it be a free action?
It would be if you were like going in a door and stuff, but this is like pulling a 12-foot, 8-inch wide board, and there's 2 of them off the thing.
Okay.
So
Okay, and then he just goes across. And he's standing right next to Kane.
so Varric,
Okay.
you see passageway to your right, passageway to the north.
And I don't hear anything or see anything?
No.
Okay. I
And
guess
Tiernock
I'm
just
gonna...
oh, and just for the record, Tiernock, you don't see those rats, even though you can see them on the thing. Your character can't see them, so
I'm able to hear him.
you can hear them. But since you didn't roll the perception check, you don't see them.
But he does see the other people step back.
Yeah. And
I don't let it bother me. I just walk back like normal.
you don't hear or see anything else, Varric.
Okay.
Now it's Celine.
Okay, and do you know what I'm thinking?
Fire.
Not exactly, but close.
Is it what if Tiernock falls?
Just come over to here and I say, hey, what's over on the other side that made you guys come back?
I see that, yes, by the way.
They don't answer. Keep in mind, just between the DM and you guys, you may not make it through the Caves of Chaos with full cooperation with everybody, and you sure won't if we're ever separated. But that's just my own opinion. And Celine, they did not answer. You want to do an action?
So we're playing the not talking to us game.
I shrug because he hasn't told me either what's down there.
See. Well then, if that's the case, have fun by yourselves without the rest of your group in the Caves of Chaos. That's going to work out really well. And then I look away in disgust.
Ormer making friends. Last time you guys were
sorry.
here, he made friends with Gam Gam.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I missed out. What did you say?
Well, y'all said nothing, so if you're asking me, I said, what is over there that made you guys come back across from the pit?
And Kane shrugged because he didn't know.
And Ormer said nothing to me at all. And I said, okay, well, I guess we're not going to talk to each other now. And that's going to be great in the Caves of Chaos. Or, you know, you guys being on your own without your group. And then I looked and discussed.
Stephen may not have heard just because I had asked him a couple things and he didn't answer me either.
Like, what did you ask?
I said, what did you guys see over there where you went?
For the
that made you
fourth
guys-
time.
That made you come back over the pit toward us.
Rats.
Oh my god, I hate rats. Is it a lot
And
of
Ormer does not hear this. Or Ormer tells her, but Tiernock does not hear it.
You don't know if Tiernock hears it or not.
He's quite a bit further away than I am. I'm like, what, 15 feet? And he's
Well,
like
I'm
10,
only talking like
20.
Yeah, he can
low
say
voice.
that even if it's not true.
Yeah, but Tiernock is like 30 feet away, whereas I'm like half that. So it's possible. I mean,
I'm just
less-
talking just loud enough that you can hear it.
Okay. So Tiernock,
So whispering.
keep in mind that you are not hearing their conversation. Well, not hearing what Ormer says. You heard what Celine says. Like, why are you freaking ignoring me?
Is there a lot of rats?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I know down the other way where me and Varric were going, as far as you know, there's no rats yet. So if you want to come this way, we could probably set up a pretty good place for camp.
And in a low voice, I tell tell Celine that if we're going to do that, we need to pull those boards back across.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Just so
Tiernock,
those-
grab a board
Yeah.
on your way back.
Yep, I was already planning on it.
So now it's Tiernock's turn.
Although I was actually going to dash all the way over here. And just say it sounds like there's a whole bunch of shit in there.
Not Kane's turn yet, but maybe soon.
Yeah, just tell Celine that it sounds like there's a whole lot of stuff moving around in there.
Yeah, I heard there's rats. It's disgusting. Let's go the other way.
Yeah, there sounds like there's a bunch of them.
Now, mind you, Armor, it's not that I said it to him to go against you. I just don't know what your beef is. So I don't realize that you're trying to keep it from Tiernock.
All good.
Yeah, just playing your character and what they know and what they would do.
I'm playing my character as I would play my character.
As am
Yeah,
I.
same. Like I don't. Like I don't hate Cody, but I do hate Tiernock as a player,
Yeah.
as a character, not a player.
I hate
Yeah.
his character, not the player.
Yeah, I say I'm not trying to go against the party, but with her character being so full of herself, then yeah.
Yeah, because my character, like, if you're so full of yourself, then you can deal with this on your own. That's the way my character looks at it.
And my character just, loves everybody and is oblivious to the fact that you guys are fighting.
Armor and Kane would love it if Tiernock would just fall to his death in that trap.
She, I mean,
Yeah, that was
Oh,
the only
gee.
reason I went back for Tiernock is because she's female, and females usually don't like to be alone with two males in the dark thing. Okay.
I'm just going to tell you guys right now that my character don't like to put up with bullshit.
Oh,
Just
honey,
like Gam
we know
Gam.
that. We know that.
Okay, and did you pull a board? Your turn.
I wasn't told it was my turn yet.
It's not your turn yet.
Sure.
These freaking ding things are not doing their initiative like they should.
My character feels like if we're on a mission, we need to stick to the mission and not pussy fight with each other and stick to the mission at hand. Fighting with each other will get the rest of us killed.
Now, just to verify, the weight of the rats won't necessarily trigger the trap, correct?
That you're not sure.
We're not sure of that.
Yeah, we're not sure.
You
so
think that's
why
a
we're trying to pull the
possibility.
boards.
So
If
if it's boards, the trap is reset, right? It's
Yes.
not falling
Yes.
through. So if you pull one of the boards and stick it in the trap so it's open, then the rats can't come past that point? This suggestion?
That could work.
Possibility.
Yeah, that could work.
Well, but then if they fall down, they can probably climb up the board.
Just a
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, but they're still going to take fall damage.
Mm.
They won't.
And we don't know what's at the bottom of that pit. It could be spikes and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd just leave it as is because they haven't been across that thing yet.
Well,
I'd
that's
still
it.
pull.
If they go across it, they're not going to trigger the trap. So they've probably been running back and forth over this whole time.
Yeah, I would still pull the boards
Yeah.
just to be safe.
So it is Kane's turn.
I'm going to walk over to the trap and cast prestidigitation in the trap of the cheese.
So he's going to put fake
Could
cheese
you?
in the trap to lure them.
Oh.
Yep.
You might have to use minor illusion for that.
Oh goddamn! I don't have that on this character. In that case, I'll just take the other board down.
Okay.
Shit, fill the pit with fire.
That'll work too.
If I'll turn to Celine, if they get any closer, burning hands, all of them at once.
But Tiernock chimes in, but we don't have buckets to pour all the fire in there with.
Kane looked deadpan at the camera.
Former just fucking puts a hand up to his face. Like, this guy's a moron.
Yes,
And-
she is.
It is now Ormer's turn.
I take the final board and remove it. And after so, I move forward. Well, without the random pings that just launch my character across the map, I move over here by Celine.
Okay. Varric.
Okay. Well. I'm going to go open this door again and see if any of this stuff's still any good.
All right. Give me a perception check while you're checking that stuff out. And it's got various sorts of dried and salted meat, grain, and vegetables in sacks, boxes, barrels, and piles. There are also bits and pieces of past human victims. Nothing of value here that you can see, though. There's a large wine cask.
Does any of it look like it can still be, like it's edible?
Yeah, some of the stuff. Especially the human remains. No.
Okay, I'm gonna take some of it and come out.
If you take some of it, you can like make your own rations out of it and just add however many rations you want on your character sheet.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to right here and wait for the rest of the party.
Okay. The old giant rat shows his face.
Are you going to take the scribble across that away for the 2 boards?
He knows they're gone.
There we go.
Celine's turn. You shoot a firebolt.
That's the suckiest fireball I've ever shot.
That's because your description was off. Turn it back on. And yeah, that's a miss. Fire goes up against the back wall.
Does it scare the rats?
Good possibility. All right. Oh, any movement, Celine?
Yeah, I head back toward where we came from.
Okay.
Or where Varric is.
A giant rat comes down. Another giant rat comes down. And Tiernock's turn.
So they're not falling in the trap.
No. One's on one door, one's on the other. If there were 2 on one door, they might.
Well, I yell back to Celine that they're not falling in. They're coming across the trap. See if I can still see it from here. I'm gonna shoot this one here.
Okay.
And she just yells at it and, I don't know, saying, okay, got it.
Got it.
Tiernock shoots a bow.
Leap.
Boy, that's a hit. That rat went, ah, and just fucking fell over dead.
Thanks for the heads up. Keep fighting.
Is my shifting over? I don't know how much time has passed.
How long does it last?
1 minute.
Oh,
10
yeah.
rounds. Okay, just checking.
All right, another giant rat's going to come down. And another giant rat's going to come down. And another giant rat's going to come down.
If you put 4 of those on that trap, wouldn't that be enough weight to set it off?
That you don't know.
They're probably going around it, like there's edges to it.
Yeah, they're pretty well adapted to this thing. And now it's a new round, and it's Kane's turn.
Alright. From what I can see, put me
Get down.
right on the edge. Put me right on the edge of the trap.
Okay.
That should just be 10 foot of my movement.
Yep. And the giant rat, the closest one, is 10 foot away.
Yep.
I know what you're going to do.
Do you?
I think. If you're smart.
Hold on, I gotta...
If you're smart, I know what you're going to do.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, I'm just checking what my range is. And, okay, yep, I will just go with my initial plan, which is, boom.
That is the Burning Hands.
Yep, if there's any ones in that roll, they are 2s.
There is 1-1, so actually it's going to be 11 instead of 10.
Yep.
And they get a dex save.
Yep. Then I use 20 movement to walk back down the hall to my crew.
All right. All right, you're going to get a dex save. And it is DC 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you being elemental vet, does that add anything to it?
No, it just turns 1s into 2s, and
Okay.
if they have resistance to the damage type, they don't.
Okay, they don't.
Well, not against me anyway.
All right. All right. We
2
apply
fail,
damage,
all the others take half damage.
and a bunch of them take damage. And, well, they all take some damage. And then Kane's going to finish your 20 movement rate
Yep,
back towards the party.
yep.
All right. It is Ormer's turn.
Well, I was planning on, like, you know those 2 that were on the trap? I was just going to walk up here, and I was just going to, like, put enough pressure on it to activate the trap and make those 2 fall.
That's what I thought Kane was going to do.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do, too, but he didn't.
Well, those guys are dead. You killed 2 of them.
And
Oh.
2 are wounded.
Don't count that as my movement, because I was just going to show you what I was going to do.
Right. Okay.
From where I'm standing, I am going to throw a javelin at the one on right here.
Okay. That's going to be at disadvantage because of the distance. If it was more than 30, it's at disadvantage. But that's still going to hit.
I would say it was going to hit regardless, because how much for the disadvantage. Damn.
And so you killed it. keep in mind that unless you go back over there to get your javelin, it is gone. And now,
I'm guessing
any movement?
Kane burned up my arrow too.
And I'm just gonna move up in front of Kane, just to be kind of a block, just in case those rats get across.
Varric, you say you're still gonna wait?
Do I hear anything going on?
You hear some yelling, some fighting. You hear the burning hands going off, and
Did she hear me yelling back to Celine?
yeah, you heard Tiernock, because sound travels pretty good in these tunnels.
Okay. All right, then I'm gonna head back down that way. And I'll hold my initiative until if something comes this way.
If something comes that way, you will shoot it with
I'll
a crossbow?
attack. Yeah.
Okay, something gets in your range. All right. It is a giant rat's turn. He fucking turns tail.
Yeah, I'm throwing fucking javelins at
It
him.
is Celine's turn.
So what's the rat situation? They leaving?
Well, one left.
I'm asking the guys.
Oh,
Yeah, I scared
Well-
him with fire.
We scared them a little bit, but it looks like they're still trying to advance.
Here's somebody beeping. Is somebody backing up?
Oh, somebody just set off a car alarm over here. I don't know what the... Somebody's probably getting broke into.
As long as it's not you, you're okay, huh?
somebody's just breaking into his car. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal. It doesn't matter to me, because I have an old shitty car, and plus, there's nothing in there that's of any value.
Do you have
And the
full
brakes
coverage?
are broken.
Do you have full coverage insurance?
Holy shit, man.
Have him steal it.
I wish.
So Celine steps up and checking out the situation.
You leave your keys and the insurance won't pay for it.
She casts a big old something radius spell. Asleep. 23 hit points of them. I'm going to go ahead and take your circle off because it's pretty much going to hit all of them except for the one that ran.
Okay.
And it starts with the wounded one first. Alright, that's 2 hit points off of the thing as he is snoozing. There we go. Z. The next one had 7, so that's 9 total. And he is Z. The next one is 7. That's 16 total. And he falls asleep. This next one is 7, and that is 23. And the end, and he is sleeping. All right. Any more movement, Celine?
No, pretty much I just put them to sleep so everybody can light them up.
Light them up if you got them.
So, do you want to post your sleep because it did not have a spell description? Wait a minute, I did. What's it give them?
They get no save.
They're
just asleep.
unconscious until the spell ends. All right, so them being unconscious, an unconscious creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, and is unaware of its surroundings. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits is a critical if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Any missile weapons will be at disadvantage because they are prone. The ones that have the Z's on them anyway. The ones that have the DZs on them. So that guy's doing nothing.
So wait, doesn't that mean that's just a straight roll then? But it's a critical. Well, no, it's not a critical if it's not a melee attack. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's going to be at disadvantage on a missile, and then just normal on a hand-to-hand. Tyrnok's turn.
No, I think you mean it's advantage at hand to hand, and it's just going to be normal at a missile.
Correct. That is what I meant.
Oh, this very first one here is the closest one I can see, so...
I stop Tyrnok and say, wouldn't you want to save those arrows for later? Why don't you try to stab at him?
Jack says, I'm not walking across that damn thing. But I can do this.
A long jump.
No, I'm just going to
Why
move
not you go?
here, and
You can make a running jump if you want to try. But...
I'm just going to use a breath weapon on these two over here.
All right. Go ahead and do your breath. And these are dexterity checks, correct?
They automatically fail.
Automatically fail. And DC 11 on the other guy. Checks on
Not good.
him.
Damage roll.
That's a dex save. And it's fire, is it?
Acid.
Acid.
Ooh, acid. And your damage is 3.
Yep, not a good damage roll.
Well, he's
Why
going
did
to
I
take
get-
some damage, but he rolled a 20. The other one is just going to take full damage and actually give me another D10.
Oh, yeah, because it's a crit.
Yeah. So it'll be 3 plus... Okay, 3 plus 3.
Jesus.
That's going to be 6. And that's going to wake his ass up. He's still alive.
He's hurting.
That's a rude awakening. All right, it's a dead giant rat. That guy's sleeping. Guy run off. That guy's sleeping. That guy's sleeping. Maybe the other ones will eat the sleeping one. It is Kane's turn now.
The one that's awake that's still alive.
Yes, and bloody.
And bloodied. Gonna point my finger guns at him and bam.
Fireball.
Guns. That's funny.
That's 2 damage. Jeez, I'm all low on damage.
All right, that is a hit. That is 2 damage, and that burns him up.
I'm also gonna like turn back to Celine and give her a thumbs up and a bit of a head nod.
She
And-
knows back.
He's gonna blow on the finger.
Got some hard fingers.
Any movement?
A lot of friction.
Sure you want to say that around Tyrnok?
I don't regret anything until she starts hitting on me.
And it's Ormer's turn. You can see 2, possibly 3 sleeping giant rats.
But I was like basically doing, I'm gonna explain my evil plan.
Mm-hmm.
Are you evil?
So he's the traitor I've heard about.
Keep in mind, your character is neutral. If you are going to be lawful good or playing evil, you will get a bust on experience points. just for the record. I mean, you can change your life, but it costs you a level.
Oh, god damn.
Well, I'll change it later. I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
All right. Let's see.
Is that max damage?
Is it normal? That javelin misses. It goes flying back
Can I
into
use
that
this?
room.
Can I use inspiration on that?
If you have one, just click on the dragon and it'll disappear and you can re-roll.
Man, I didn't get an
Yep.
inspiration.
That does it.
Now,
That
can I
kills
say
it.
something?
Yes?
Okay. So, armor. Sir,
Yeah.
how many javelins did you have?
It's Varric's turn. He's got 2 less now.
Yeah. I have.
I think he had 4. Was he?
Yeah, I had 4, and I used 2 outside and 2 in here, so I have none left.
Exactly. Okay, just keep that in mind.
You want to give him one.
Nope.
And now it's Varric's turn.
Just keep that in mind.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get more back in town, so I'm not worried.
Okay. What is this? A rat over here?
Yep, that is a sleeping giant rat.
Okay. I'm just trying to be fair. Just want you to keep in mind that you threw 2 of them outside and 2 of them in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a critical miss.
What do you mean critical miss?
Critical miss.
Oh,
He is
because it was
prone.
a disadvantage.
He is prone.
That's right, because he was. Yeah, that's right.
Wait a second.
I forgot because he was laying prone.
It is not, because they are unconscious. You have advantage.
Ah.
They are prone,
You
and
have
so
advantage.
it's normal.
Yeah, it's going to be normal. So 13 is going to hit and kill him. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
As a DM, I don't know if you realize how important that is.
No, I know
players
how
to
important
help.
it is, because it is
Keeping track of everything, so I appreciate that.
yeah. No worries.
Well, no, I was thinking that it was because he was prone as well. That's why it was.
Yeah,
A
but
miss.
he was also sleeping, so which gives you advantage.
Okay.
So yeah, so with the advantage and
that works.
disadvantage, it just becomes normal.
Okay. All right, that worked.
They are not all dead, however, there are none that are kind of in the way that we can see them. I can't tell if the one that I can't see his butt if he's asleep or not, though.
He appears to be. You can see probably enough of his butt to see it's not moving.
So, should I try to kill it or us just walk away from it?
Above game, I recommend Sacred Flame, because it doesn't matter whether or not he is prone with that spell. You get advantage.
And it's a 30-foot range, right?
Oh, is it? I thought it was 60.
It might be.
Yeah, it's 60 and it's just 60 feet away, so it should hit.
You got advantage on it.
Are my spell descriptions all turned off? Do I need to go turn them on?
You may want to. This one is on.
Oh, it shows spell description, so I don't know.
Well, it's going to do that, but see the words in the middle?
Yeah,
that
that's
wouldn't
what-
be there if it was off. He's going to fail. No, he gets a disadvantage. Dex
No, it's a
save.
fail.
Automatic fail on an
Yeah, if he's incapacitated, it's
unconscious.
an
Yeah,
automatic
automatically fail. All right, so give me another. It's a crit too, so give me another D8.
Dang it.
That wounded him and woke him up. He's like, "What the hell?
My ass is on fire!"
I'm a giant rat, damn it." It is Tiernach's turn.
I still can't see him. Barely see that one across the corner.
Yeah, you could
See
probably
him.
shoot at that one. He's going to have some cover from me right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come over here.
It's up to you guys if you're still in combat. It'll be Kane's turn, actually.
It's not good that I can do this, but I'm going to try anyway. Do my human eyes see?
Just whatever you can see. Nothing hidden that you know of.
I
You
point
can
down the
hear,
hall.
and you can't hear any noise either.
I'll look back to the group. I'll keep an eye on them. You guys go ahead.
If you guys are done,
Well-
I found some food.
It's Ormer's turn.
Isn't that the food I found last time when you were here?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I found some more food. I found the food, and we could probably sleep in that one room that we slept in last time. With the door.
And you did notice, since you used your perception in there, Varric, that door has a lock on it too, from the inside.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can sleep in where the food is. It's got a lock.
And there's bags
nothing
to
can
use
come
as
in.
pillows. And there is a barrel of wine.
So nobody can come in.
Kane raises an eyebrow at that.
Be interested in that.
Come in here. It's up here.
Celine, that room you were in, that you just went into, stinking bodies everywhere.
Awesome.
Tiernach heard about a barrel of wine.
Humanoid bodies or like rats?
Kobold.
Ah, gotcha.
That's the kobolds that we killed.
And all in that hallway too.
I'll keep an eye on our six so we make sure that those rats don't pop up on us.
Oh, we can lock the door here.
I'm gonna crack open that barrel of wine.
That barrel is right here.
Once everybody's in here, we can lock the door and we can all get some sleep without having to have a guard.
I will not partake, and I will stand guard regardless.
So, Tiernach, you open up that. Kane, do you want to go in that room?
Yeah. I'll be the last to go in.
Stand by the door.
Well, I'll lock it, but I will stand guard for at least 2 hours.
Okay. You want to come in there, Armor?
Celine, you coming in?
Tiernach is going to refill her wine skin.
You want to take a drink first?
Oh,
It seems pretty thin.
She'll try a sample of it.
Yeah, it's really vinegary. It's really like nasty. It's been like sitting out for who knows how long. It's not like that wine that gets better with time.
Yeah, she just walks away from it. Like, that tastes like shit.
But there's like other foodstuffs in here if you guys want to. Kane's going to take a watch. Anybody want to watch? Anybody want to take a second watch? Or are you going to just have 2? Or you want 3?
I can take second.
I can take a watch whenever.
Yeah, I'll take a watch whenever. I was waiting for you to yell, like, tell Tiernach, okay, roll something safe.
So, are you guys taking a long rest or a short rest?
It's probably best to take a long rest.
Yeah, we'll wait till sunrise, because
All right.
it's like afternoon now?
Yeah, and you guys are able to take a long rest.
Long enough for everybody to get their stuff back.
Those with spells get them back. Those with hit points get them back. Those with abilities get them back.
Yeah. When I wake Celine for her shift, I kind of sit down with her for a few minutes and talk. I'm just like, so are we ever going to see that face of yours?
Do you need to see my face?
I don't need to. Just, I'm curious.
Well, if you come closer, I'll show you.
You flirting with me?
Watch out, she's a fucking Medusa.
No, what I'm saying is Kane's like 10 feet away from me.
Oh, I can't control my character, so
I know you can't. That's why I was telling Bobby.
Yep.
Have him come closer. But you take it how you want it. I was just being like,
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
he sits
I'm
down on
just
he
like
sits down on that crate.
Kane's just like you. Is this like flirting? I'm not. You know, Kane. From how Kane's expression is, he is not used to that.
She starts like rolling around your legs and shit, trying to trip you and knocking shit off the fucking table. She gets those urges. She goes into the bar and she just knocks shit off the table.
Oh my god, she's turning into a
no, I just look at him and I pull the thing off my face and pull back my hood and say, so what do you think?
Are the rest of us able to see since she takes her hood off? Or
What is it?
No, it's just them two up.
Yeah,
Everybody else is
I was
snoozing.
about to ask, what's your charisma?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
what's your charisma?
thought you said close it back up. I'm like, well, damn.
No.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Close it back up. Christmas 9.
No.
Yep, close it back up then.
All right.
Hey, charisma doesn't
Um,
mean I'm not pretty.
No.
yeah, but a high
he's
charisma
maybe a
score
little
means you
rude.
are.
He's gonna reach out and like touch your face to see if you have fur or if that's just like your normal skin.
Yeah,
Hey, you're gonna pet her?
let me know. Let me know if I do or not, would you?
I think they do.
They do. I'm just teasing you.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
like pronounced fur, but it's like, light, really light.
Yeah,
I'm fuzzy.
yeah, it's
I'm fuzzy.
yeah.
Yeah, a little fuzzy, but not like
And-
bearded.
And if you hadn't noticed before, I do have 2 different color eyes.
He kind of like, huh,
She's defective.
and like steps like takes not a like 5-foot step back, but like leans back and is like, that's very unique.
So he doesn't run away then.
I have
No?
1 blue eye and 1 green eye.
I was hoping Kane would actually just start petting her. Like a cat.
If she started purring, I'd start scratching under the chin.
Wow.
So she
All right.
kind of
Well-
smiles and puts it back up because it makes her uncomfortable.
Kane's gonna nod, thanks, and then gonna roll over and go to sleep.
Go to sleep at night. You see shaking around in there.
And he's on top of his chest, and all of a sudden he's like, "Why am I on the floor?"
Cat treats
No, I
all over the floor.
I also cast light on just something so she's got something to see. She probably has
Alright.
dark vision, but
Well-
like I'm like, nah, here's a light.
And the
if you
night
want it.
is going to pass safely for everybody.
Well, I was going to say I'm going to just drink the entirety of my wine bag and then pass out asleep.
What, you're not gonna drink the whole barrel of wine?
No, but I got like a 5-gallon water skin of fucking wine.
Does he
You're
take the poison condition for being drunk?
So,
Okay.
like, if you guys, I would have him roll for that and stuff. If you guys had gotten a visitor in the middle of the night, like attacked, he would be probably worthless in a battle.
Yeah.
But
Are you gonna
nothing
make him
happens,
have-
so he will have a little bit of a hang. Well, he won't have a hangover
hangover.
because he's so damn used to fucking drinking. He is a functional alcoholic, and or she. I don't know anything about whether Cody is or not. That's not my business.
What's the temp in this room?
It's probably
Average.
50,
Cold.
55, 60 maybe. Just like a
Can you say that in
cave.
Australian?
So kind of cool.
Yeah, cool, like a cellar. I would
Yeah,
say.
it's a little
Okay.
cool, but not like cold.
Well, we'll just say that it's a little too cool for Celine, and when Kane wakes up, she's kind of snuggled on him.
I've got a sleeping roll, so you're probably inside that.
Oh, okay.
Cats like to sleep in your crotch, don't they?
Yeah. When Kane
wake
wakes up,
up. He's got a surprise.
it's not the only surprise he's got.
She's got one too.
Yeah, like he's gonna be like, and awkwardly like not move.
Okay.
And then she wakes up and does her cat stretch.
The claws come out, scratch a ball or two. Fuck.
My claws are always covered.
I just know I used to have a cat. That motherfucker would wake up and stretch and scratch the shit out of me.
My cat would like literally sleep by my side, and then when it woke up, it literally the first chance it got would be bite the shit out of me and then run off.
And you know what I forgot?
It's a love nip.
What I forgot that I did not take care of?
Mm-hmm.
When this store was originally opened by Tiernock, he fucking kicked it down.
I forgot about
It
so
shouldn't.
sad
It
you
shouldn't
forgot
have a
about
working
that.
door, but we'll say it was repaired somehow.
We
Magic.
had shifts checking it out anyway.
Yep. So,
Okay.
guys, wake up.
So, on to the adventure. Before midnight.
Kane doesn't look Celine in the eyes, and tries his best to awkwardly look away.
Ormer walks over to Kane and says, "Looks like you had a good night."
Celine takes Kane's I guess body language as he doesn't like her.
Get off me.
No,
Also,
he coughs and he's
Tiernock's
like,
gonna
"Oh,
wake
yeah,
up and
it was."
kick the door down again when she walks out.
Kane just is like, yeah, it was warm,
Ormer,
and
Ormer gives Kane a high five.
Kane does not reciprocate.
I guess I don't kick that door down.
No. And if you guys wanted to use this as a place to hang out when you needed, you may not want to do that.
I don't need a salute, soldier. Why are you raising your hand like that?
Well, the room that we originally stayed in is all the way over here. Well, you guys are not in the cave probably anymore, so you wouldn't be able to see my ping.
No, we're in the cave. I just didn't see your ping.
Well, if you go all the way down that hallway from the room we just came out of, it's that room that
the
has...
other room's all the way at the other end.
Yeah.
That's
the room.
that's not the room that we're staying in.
Yeah, and that's got pillows
staying in
and
the
bed
room
sheets
with
and
the
shit
lock.
in.
Oh, so there was a comfy place to stay. That
Yeah.
we stayed in the storeroom. I see.
Yeah,
we
so
stayed in the one with the lock. The other one didn't have a lock.
No, the one that we stayed in didn't have a lock. The one that we should have went to was the one with the chest that had all the bed linens and stuff. That one locked.
Well, the one that you guys did stay in did have a lock.
Yeah, but that's the one that you're not kicked down.
Yeah.
What time in the morning is it?
Whatever time you guys wanted to get up.
Early
Daybreak?
morning.
Like 5?
Look, I was already up when someone was rubbing against me.
Hey now. So what time is it then, Kane?
Not that kind of up.
I get up around 7. I get out of bed around 9.
Got it. We got up twice. Let's just put it that way.
Yep.
All right, so 6 a.m. then.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
That's good. Let's go 6 a.m.
All right.
That's
You guys did not have to use you were able to eat breakfast out of the stuff in there, so you didn't have to use one of your...
well, to the group, are we going to
Rations
search
that
that
you
room
don't
that
have.
all those dead rats were in?
Well, they're not all dead, so...
Well, there shouldn't be very many left. So. knows there might be something valuable hidden in that garbage.
Yeah, I
Go
want
right
my.
ahead if you want.
We still have the
Yeah.
boards.
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
got the boards.
And just for the record, if you chase something off, you still get XPs for it. You know what I mean? If so,
If it leaves the game, we get XPs for
right,
making it leave.
for dealing with it. So you guys can just
Yeah.
walk. You guys just ignore that pit because you'll be walking over boards.
Look, we'll walk into that red dragon's lair, we'll walk out, and we'll get XPs for it because we didn't do jack shit.
Well, alrighty then.
All right, we will need some initiatives. These
Look
giant
out,
rats are out there.
There's like 4 left.
Yeah, you gotta give me that initiative, Bob.
I'm doing it.
Before we do all that, as soon as I got across, can I pick up my 2 javelins out of the 2 dead ones?
Yes.
I'm gonna take that as I can pick up my arrows.
Yeah, still missing me.
So I got 2 full quivers, and I need and 1 empty then.
Can you have a 5?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it finally.
Well,
yeah, it finally showed up.
Well, that's half of 10.
Did
Well,
it
it
show
says
up?
6
Did
for
the
me.
5 show up?
It says
Yeah,
6 for
I
me. I see a
thought-
6.
Oh, on
Yeah,
Kane.
there's a 6 on Kane.
My bad. It is a 6.
Well, this one
There-
over in the corner then. I'm gonna shoot it.
Of course, you're gonna go for the easy ones.
All right, and he is
Well, I
not
can only see
prone.
2. I can only see 2 of them right now. So
Right, that is a hit, and that kills him.
surprise, motherfucker. We're back, motherfucker.
They're like, hey, we let you guys sleep without. Yeah, you kill the one at the end, correct? Yeah, he's dead. It is now. You want to you want to use any movement
I'm just gonna kind of take cover on the corner here.
in case they want to throw them javelins back.
Yep. In case they're
Giant
mad
rat
that cheese was fake.
Is not so happy. It is Varric's turn. Yeah, if you're gonna shoot, you might want to get away from Tyrnot, just in case.
I'm gonna kill a big bad. Don't be Steven around Tyrnok.
That is a miss. Well, actually, that's too far away for a glaive.
Is it?
15 feet. Yep.
Well, it was already past what I was going to do, but
He
I
is
was
3
gonna say
squares.
back
Well,
when I was,
Dan, can I go closer then and swing? Because I
Back when-
thought I was close enough.
Actually, from where you were at,
That's probably enough, though, right?
this is your 30.
Okay. Well then, all right. Then I gotta shoot. So forget the glaive.
I'm moving you back. If you move up to where you were, you won't be able to attack. Critical hit. How you like that shit?
Critical hit. How you like that shit?
Massive hit, 3 times damage. That's going to be 6 points of damage to that guy. Killed him. It is now
Mr. Rat's turn.
not the dead rat. Celine's turn. You picked the one on the right, correct?
Yeah.
Gonna drop a sacred flame down on him. That's a dex check. DC 9. And the damage is 8. Good lord. And it is no damage if they make it, right?
Yes. No cover though.
Yeah, he ain't got no cover. So That killed him. Dropped a flame down on him and burnt him. They do not like the fire. It is Ormer's turn.
Well, I'm just going to do. Right up in his face. And slice and dice with my sword.
And you roll an 11 and miss him.
And then I'm going to use an action surge.
You dicing up some rat meat to make burgers later?
And then slice again.
That hits, and that kills him.
I would rather use my action surge before I forget about it, so. Okay.
Early in the game.
Good, save it for later.
Well, I would have forgot about it if I didn't use it, so I thought I would just use it now, so.
Yep. And so, you killed them all.
Yeah, at least now we're known for something. Killing everything we come across.
We're the rat killers.
Cobalt killers.
I'd be glad none of them bit you.
I'm gonna
These guys
start
had
searching.
poison.
Menaces of the Cave A.
I'm gonna start searching around these garbage things, see if there's anything worth of value.
I'm gonna check this pile over here and see
I'm
if
gonna
there's
start with the
anything.
pile that I'm gonna start with the pile that I'm standing on.
All right. You guys are digging through some trash. You said you wanted to check this other pile.
Yeah,
right
check
here?
the one in the
Okay.
check the one in the corner. Yep.
What about anybody else?
I just put on a detect magic.
Okay. What's within 30 feet? You detect that dagger.
Nothing else.
Not so far that you can tell. Varric and Kane, anything? Oh, Kane's gonna check that one.
I just walked around the whole room. So nothing.
Varric? Yeah, nothing. I mean, even standing down here, you can see the whole room. Magical.
Come back
So-
over here and watch.
So, do we find anything in these piles of trash of value?
I'm gonna have you guys roll a perception check.
I already did 10.
But I gotta have you roll again because I didn't ask for one.
I was
well,
gonna say.
I was gonna say I rolled it when I said I was gonna start checking it, so
There you go. There's my perception.
10 again. So
All right. And I am going to have Kane roll one. I keep getting rid of Kane. He's going to roll a perception. Well, Ormer.
Yep.
You see something gleaming, but it's around the neck of a big old rat.
I hurry and take it off of him.
Everybody's going to see you do it. Unless you state, hey, I'm going to try to use sleight of hand. But,
Well, I don't know if I have sleight of hand, but let me look. As if I do, maybe.
we all have sleight of hand.
yeah,
but
everybody has
it's
sleight of
just
hand,
how-
because some people don't do very good at it. If you roll and miss, if you try it and miss, everybody's going to see you trying to hide something.
Well, I'm just going to take it off him then.
All right. It is a thin silver chain set with 5 small gems.
And I'm just going to put that in my backpack.
And that is going to be 0.2 on your encumbrance. Unless you wear it around your neck. And it was not magical because Celine would have noticed.
Can you add that to my sheet, or do you want me to add it?
Either way,
You said
I
0.2?
can add it. Yeah.
How many gems?
5.
Do we know what kind?
nothing in particular. I mean,
Well, did I find anything?
I'm gonna. Nope, did not find anything.
Well, then I'm gonna try my luck in this one in the other corner then. The roll of perception then again.
Yep.
17.
Alright, if you're gonna add that, then I'm just
That
gonna...
was a nat 20, but it took the fucking -3 off. So I don't know how that would work.
Can't crit on a ability check, so it wouldn't matter. I just marked it as necklace. Keep in mind you're still encumbered. Okay. And I don't have to stop at midnight. It's up to you guys. But,
I'm fine either way.
so what do you guys want to do now? You are out of combat.
Well, did I find anything with that roll in this pile?
No, sir.
And this is early morning, so literally we could go to another cave and
Yes, you can.
I go back across the boards and proceed to go outside to pick up my other 2 javelins.
Does everybody else want to keep playing, or does anybody have to work tomorrow?
Hope
am
they
No,
don't.
I'm good.
Um,
I'm good.
Ormer, give me a D100.
E100.
Okay, yeah, they're still out there.
I'm good as far as me, but I didn't.
Oh, I thought you were
hear-
having him. I thought you were having him roll and then say, "Oh, that necklace is cursed."
Well, you never know about that. But now, yeah, this was just to see. This was just to see.
If his things were still out there.
Correct.
Okay. So what's the
Because there are
census? Is
constantly
everybody
monsters
still wanting to
roaming
play?
around here. What was that?
What's the census? Is everybody still wanting to play?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm down.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to get a check on everybody. Because I'm cool. I just wanted to check
No,
with
you're
everybody.
not.
Yeah, but
Sure.
are you too cool for school?
I
Man,
know
I've
I
been
am.
out of school for a while.
Because if so, then you better get back to fucking class.
My son used to always say, I'd say, I'm cool. And he'd say, no, you're not.
Okay.
Now, what cave are we going to? Because we're
Okay.
at Cave A. I'm down for going for the goblins or you don't know they're goblins yet.
I say we go in G. Was that the one with the stream?
I would say either G, one of the lower level ones.
Yes, G
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
a small stream.
We don't want to
Okay.
we don't want to go
I
up
say we
yet.
go in G.
What is that the one with the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And all I see is the black screen, so I don't know.
Yep, me too. Bob will fix it. Bobo will fix it.
So you guys decided to go down into G?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right.
Okay.
You get to this get into this cave. Even the normal, let's see. Oh, never mind. Can't be telling you that. There's a horrible stench, like rot, as soon as you guys are standing. As soon as you guys enter.
Omer goes, smells like home.
The odor of this place is awful. Bones and rotting corpses are spread here and there amidst a litter of dead leaves and old branches.
Okay. Well, we must proceed.
Okay, Varric, you go down there. And what you see down there is...
Follow Barrick down.
If I roll a perception, can I look through the bone pile to see if there's anything there?
Yeah. You can do that while Varric and Tiernock are checking out this other place down here.
just glad you're not doing what we did last time we were in here.
In the most southerly part of the den, there is a big freaking owl bear dead. And he's been dead for a while.
Mm. Okay.
And he's there's a big pile of sticks and bones that it sleeps on.
So all these dead people, could it be possibly that an adventurers party came down here and killed it, but they died in the process?
Could be. I'm gonna have everybody roll me an initiative.
I just wanted to check around the owlbear in his den, see if he dragged anything in here with all those dead bodies.
Everybody give me a and Omer, did you roll your perception? Yeah, you didn't find anything.
So do I need to roll perception then?
Yeah, that'll be a perception for you also.
I don't know what Celine was doing, but she rolled a perception too.
I was checking this skull, whatever, bones pile.
Okay. And what'd you roll?
She rolled a 20.
Oh, that's your initiative. You rolled a 20. Okay. Yeah, Celine's gonna find something, but I need a Varric initiative. Or a Kane initiative.
Yeah, Kane.
There we go. Let me have Tiernock see what he found. He rolled an 11, correct?
Yep.
Looking around, you find one of the bones. It's not a bone. That's going to be down here in this area. So you'll have to move down there. It is a bone scroll case.
Ooh.
With it's sealed at each end with wax, which can be taken off and then put back on.
I have a bad feeling about that.
I'm just gonna pocket it for right now.
You guys don't know about it.
Yeah, actually, Varric will, but that's about it.
So, bone scroll case.
Yeah.
Well, a sealed bone scroll case.
Yeah, it's more like he opens it in town and just summons a whole horde of owl bears out of nowhere.
Hey, don't tempt me.
So let me make a note on your character what it really is in the GM section where you can't read it.
I just shove that in my pack and keep looking around. Do some investigating.
And it's going to be, I'll go with Ormer next, with what he's seen.
Well, I'm going to head up this way. I'm going to go over to this dead body and perception as I search it. And I'm doing bad on perception. Goddamn. Well, either way, I don't find it shit.
Now let's see. Yeah, we're back to Ormer. Didn't find nothing. Now, Celine, you were looking around in here.
I got a 20 and you said I found something.
Yes. Yes, you did find something.
Cursed necklace.
Very nasty smelling in here. Give me a D6. All right. You find a little glint of something. You reach down to look at it. It is a copper piece.
Oh, we're getting rich here.
Yeah, we're getting super rich.
And so, what was Kane going to do? See, he's gone. He's watching. He's keeping watch. And Varric, you were down there with Tiernock?
Well, I started off up here.
Right. Checking out that pile or no?
Yeah.
Give me a perception.
I did. It was 16. But I can roll it again if you want.
Yes, please. You don't find nothing there.
That one.
Give me a D6. The copper piece there.
Everybody's flying. Everybody's getting rich. God damn.
Okay. Then
Oh,
I'm gonna go.
and Tiernock,
Yeah.
I believe you are encumbered. No,
Oh, I moved too far. Yeah.
you can move
I
like
was
20.
like right here, wasn't
Yep. You can move diagonals too if need be. Step on that dead body.
I'm gonna come over here.
You can go 5 more foot. And Varric, you
I? I want to step on that dead body anyway. I think I'm barefoot.
you can't
my
walk that
claws.
far. Go ahead and move your 30 from there. And now it's Ormer.
Hold on.
Did
The
somebody,
map moved.
did somebody already loot that or search this one?
There's just stuff
That's
all over
where
the
I'm
place.
headed.
These individual piles are just examples. There's shit all over there. It's actually, you could look in each area. So like when you went over and checked this body, that was in that area.
Okay. This is basic. This is basically the whole cave, is what you're saying.
Well, no, each little room is what you check when you're checking the
Right.
floor.
I mean, but this is like the entire cave.
Or
I mean,
the
like-
wrong thing, sorry.
Well, you don't know.
Okay.
I accidentally rolled a persuasion, so I
Yeah.
meant to roll perception.
You're trying to persuade yourself.
He's trying to persuade the DM.
No, you're trying to persuade me to come back.
I have you watching the thing, Kane, the door, but I did roll an initiative. So, Ormer, you did not find anything there. And so it is Celine.
Oh, well, I was going to use movement and just go back to by Kane or leave the cave. Or stand outside the cave.
So that's a 16, and my detect magic is still on.
Okay. You give me a D6. Whoa, you hit jackpot.
Woohoo!
You found an electrum piece. Been making a little bit of noise. And it is now Kane's turn.
1 second.
What the? What the?
We're standing in front of the thing.
What?
Oh wait, Miss Celine, you got 55 movement rate because that's what you just moved.
Oh, I didn't think that mattered since we weren't in battle. My bad.
Yeah, that's why I moved so far before too.
Before Kane does anything, Celine's walking, and something falls on her.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
slime.
shit.
A gray ooze falls from the ceiling.
Is she?
Does a gray ooze make
Is she
noise?
within?
Not really.
How far away is she?
You can't actually see her. She's around the corner. What is your passive perception?
My 11.
13.
No, like Celine, yeah.
Do I see it from where I'm at?
Nope. Well, you might see it happen. You hear plop. And the gray ooze is going to fall down on you. It was hidden, so it does this at advantage.
Actually, I'm still shifted, so it can't attack me with advantage.
Ah, very good. It rolls a
Wait,
16.
you shifted again?
No, she's still... well, actually, it has been like 4 minutes since you shifted.
Okay.
Because of all the checking around.
I didn't know she shifted again.
Yeah, before she came in here.
So
right
what you're
as you
telling
guys
me is
came in.
you put a turn order on.
Yes.
Pretty much 2 rounds went. My 1 minute is 10, and I can't move more than the actual amount of area I could move if we were in battle. So therefore, if you're going to follow those rules, only 2 rounds have gone, which is not a minute. It's only like 20 seconds.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I will give you that.
Nice.
Okay.
Game smarter, not harder.
Does a
Woohoo!
16 hit you?
Hell no, I don't. I got an
Alright.
18 while I'm shifted, baby.
Oh, it's not a 16 anyway. It's a 7. So it plops down, plop, on the ground by you.
But it was an advantage, so it was a 14.
It's not.
Oh,
an
it was
advantage.
an advantage because I'm shifted.
It's going to be normal.
Okay.
When she's shifted, she can't be attacked with advantage because of her heightened abilities. It's part of the thing.
I don't think the gray slime has a feat that could fucking go around that. Or a trait.
Not really. Oh, and it's not the.
So does she yell and tell us or anything?
I don't know. It's up to her.
It's not my turn. Can
Well,
I?
you can use a free action.
Hey, there's a gray ooze that just tried to
Like,
call on me.
and it's
Yeah.
so it's Kane's turn.
Yeah, well, I'm going to head towards her. It's like full movement, 30 feet. How far do I get?
25 gets you up right next to her and the gray ooze.
What? So I'm right next to the ooze as well. Okay then.
Yes. Unless you don't want to go that far, you can go back 1 or 5 foot and be next to her, but not the ooze.
I'll be next to her, but not the ooze, and then I will shoot it with a firebolt.
Alrighty. You get to shoot it with a firebolt. Let me bring up old Kane here.
I can roll it. I just needed to re-log into everything.
I'm like waiting for him to roll.
Yep. So sorry. It's only 1 ooze, right?
There you go. 1 ooze is all you see. This place is like kind of wet though, so it's going to be hard to see them.
Yes, very
A
moist.
12. You hit this thing, but it does not do as much damage as you thought.
If it has resistance, it doesn't.
Because of...
Elemental Adept.
Oh,
baby.
Very good. So it is going to do the full 4.
White hot, baby.
White hot. Very good. All right. Varric's turn.
Well, Barrett doesn't know what he can do to it. Because an ooze, a weapon would slice right through it. Spread it around. I guess Varric will stay right here.
Laugh uncontrollably. No.
No, just stay right here and hold my initiative. Can't really do much because I don't have any fire weapons.
And what would set off your initiative?
I guess if anything else came up,
Okay.
came in the cave or came this direction, anything I could attack.
It is Tyrnok's turn.
I was going to. How far did I move? So I was here. See how far I can move. I can barely see the
20 is
fucking...
about right here.
Yeah, I just can't really see the grid on this gray background.
Oh. Hey, let me try to fix that. I can fix that.
So since I can see it, then I'm going to try shooting it.
Does that make it better?
It do.
You
Yep, it do.
You shoot it with a longbow. And that hits
Well,
it.
hopefully a 21 hits.
21 does hit.
Longbow do any damage to it?
Yes, it did. 8 points of damage. I'm sorry, 10 points of damage.
Dang. I didn't think anything sharp could do any damage to it. That's why I didn't attack. It's been a while since I've
And
attacked
so
anything like that.
now it is Ormer's turn. You've seen Kane go running off into the cave around the corner.
Well, back about what he was saying. You don't know unless you try, so, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back in the cave. Up there.
Actually, that's 25. You can move 20. So you could actually move there if you wanted.
I'll move there.
And you can still see it, I believe.
Oh, since damage sharp weapon worked, I have a feeling this would work.
You throw a javelin. That hits it. You do 9 points of damage to it. It just like deflates. And you guys are out of combat.
Well, I talked to Celine. Walk up to Celine and does Celine still have her detect magic on?
Yes.
Yeah, it lasts for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her what she makes of this bone scroll thing.
Can you
It's
give me back
it seems
access
to be
my
magical.
character?
What was that?
I can't move my character.
Oh, okay. How about that?
So I'm not giving it to her, but I'm just holding it to her. Let see if she can make anything out of it.
Yeah, so all I can say is it is magic, and I can't identify it right now.
And I could tell you what kind of magic if I knew what it was in there, but I'd have to look that up. It's probably going to be protection of scroll of some sort. And Ormer, are you looking for your javelin?
Yep.
You pull it out of this thing, and it's like the head is gone.
Oh, still taking it.
All right.
Use it as a staff weapon.
I can still throw it, even though it's blunt.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be funny. Just you say it's javelin, you pull out a staff.
You can throw it. Actually, it's still got a head. It's just all corroded. You can throw it, but it's going to be -1 to hit and -1 damage.
Oh, it doesn't mean I have to use it. If I have it, I can get repaired instead of buying a whole new one.
Yeah, it says it's oh wait. Never mind. It says it is destroyed. Non-magical. Oh no, never mind. It is there's no head on it.
Well, I can always go get a new head put on it, so.
Yes, you can. And for the price of javelins though, it might not be worth carrying around. And also, Teardock, your arrow head is gone.
I figured.
It says any non-magical ammunition is destroyed after dealing the damage it did.
I don't know why Ormer's laughing because I literally have 2 full quivers of arrows.
I nudged Celine.
I'm going to give you guys new initiatives again since you were looking around like separately. You going to continue to do that, or do you want to work together, or what?
Well, I'm just gonna stand at the front of the cave. I don't even need to put initiative.
My question is my shift over?
Your what?
Is my shifting over?
Well,
No.
now that you're out of combat, it's getting ready to be over.
Okay, and then what did Kane say to me?
I nudge you and say, "You all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine.
Aww.
Then notices that he's looking at her in the eyes, and then like darts his eyes away.
And she again thinks that he doesn't like her.
Blushes.
He hates her.
All right. So, what are you guys going to do now?
Well,
I'm just waiting for everybody to leave the cave.
I'm just going to check up in this area right up here.
All right. Give me a d6.
Did somebody already check up to this area that I was walking up to?
I
No.
will do it just for the.
No one's been up there.
I rolled a 2.
I'll,
You find a copper piece in there. And Celine, that is an area you can roll to check for something if you want. A d6.
I'm going to check for something as well. Roll a d6 or.
Yeah, also.
I think we should check up above.
That's
Celine, you find a copper piece?
any magical things?
Nope. But however, Kane up there finds a silver piece. Let me put that on your character sheet. Where did Varric go?
At the opening of the cave.
Oh, underneath Ormer? Yeah.
Up there by Armor, yeah.
And
Not gonna look up.
I need Ormer to give me a d6.
We're not going to look up top here.
I already
See.
did. Me and Kane looked.
Well, you guys were checking for the floor for treasure.
Well, if I wanted to metagame, that should mean that we should look at the ceiling.
This is true, but it's too late.
No gamer ever looks at the ceiling.
Technically, I would have looked up if the ooze fell on me, correct?
You would think. You would hope. I would hope.
I got no idea where it came from, so.
Celine moves back to the opening of the cave where everybody else is.
I follow 10 feet behind.
Roll the d6, what?
Yeah, nothing.
He's going to be looking at her feet, and every now and again he'll look up, and it will be at her ass, and then back down at her feet.
She's got some bulge. No. So, are you guys done with this cave?
I guess.
Yep.
Where you want to go now?
Goblin cave.
The next closest cave.
Yep.
Well, let's see here.
Just keep going to the next cave and the next cave after that until we find something to fight.
We're gonna do all of them on
starts to your blood.
We're gonna do all the ones in this bottom rim, like E and D.
Yeah, let's do D and E.
Yeah, D and E.
Yeah, and then work our way up.
Supposedly, rumors had it that things get tougher as you go up. So, do you guys want to approach E or D?
D is a natural cave. D is a natural cave, if that makes a difference.
Let's do D for dragon.
Yeah, D for dragon.
Kane moans at the word dragon.
Dragging that ass.
And then he blushes when he thinks about someone dragging their ass.
All
And
right.
she has no idea because he is behind her.
Oh, hey, if you're looking for dragon ass, I'm right here.
Okay, let me bring you to Cave D.
Ready for roll initiative.
Thank you.
You guys are right here outside of Cave D. Let me tell you what you see. Right here.
Do we see a cave entrance?
You do see a cave entrance.
Good, good.
No, we're completely lost.
We do, you don't.
Well, no, Tyrnok is a complete idiot, so she never gets lost.
Maybe the other way around.
It's a natural cave. Looking in from the outside, you can see it appears to turn into worked stone tunnels.
I'm assuming up at the entrance is the north, and then going down the direction Kane went was south, east,
Yes.
west, or normal? Okay.
Armor goes over
I guess we're going west.
a little to the west. You see a room up in there, Armor, with a table.
Yay, alcohol.
And you guys stop here for a moment.
Do I see any particular in that room?
I'm going to tell you what you see in that room.
Okay.
In that room, you're looking in there, it's got a table, it's got some benches, it's got a barrel there. That barrel has a bunch of sticks sticking out of it. There's a small table, two. Tiernock comes up.
I motioned to Tiernock. Hey, Tiernock.
Yeah.
Found some more alcohol for you.
Yeah, that is a keg. It's already been tapped.
It was empty, huh?
No.
I'm gonna sample a taste of it.
Ooh, nasty. It's water.
Oh, fuck, I
Kind
hate
of a
water.
stale water, too. And Kane, I assume you're staying about 10 foot behind Celine.
Tiernock spits it out. She don't drink water.
Yep.
Fish shit in it.
Yes, I am.
Alright, well, I'm just going to keep proceeding to go down this hallway then. At least until...
I'm gonna use... I want to roll a perception check, see if there's anything in this room.
I already
That's
rolled a perception for that room. But he didn't say there was anything in there other than that keg.
Well, perception checks don't count unless I ask you for one. Or if you ask me and I say yes. So, Tiernock, you check around and you don't see anything obvious in the room. Now, this is just like a cursory examine of the room, not actually going through and lifting everything up.
Well, yeah, I was just wanting to see, like, anything, like, look around, see if anything under the table or the benches.
Tiernock, where are
See if I
you
know something.
down?
Kane, are you wanting to check south of where you're at?
I was just wanting to see how long it'd take for someone to ask.
It just looks really weird.
Oh, and I'm going to have Armor stop moving because you can only move once until everybody else gets a chance to move. So, what I'm going to do is have everybody roll an initiative. Since the party's kind of splitting up a little. Kane, you look down there, and it looks like it turns to the right, and it's empty down there.
I can't select my character. There it goes.
It's like a dead end. Now, does everybody have vision?
I have dark vision, so I'm good.
I'm good as well.
Nope.
So, what kind of
Holding a
light?
torch.
You light a torch. So, take one off your character sheet. How about you, Varric?
Yep.
And Kane has a light cantrip.
I should invest in a lantern and just tie it to my hip.
Now, Kane, you can't move all that way. Get back down there.
No, that was when Kane went and looked that Bobby already had him.
I moved him. That was 2 rounds ago, actually. But yeah, he's coming back over by Varric. So, Kane, you moved away from Tiernock. Anything else you want to do? Because it is your initiative.
Am I just not seeing him on the turn order?
Who?
Kane.
Maybe not. He's got a 20. He's at the top.
Oh, I don't see him. All I see is Tiernock, Omar, Celine, Varric. I don't see...
Kane's initiative's not on there.
Y'all might have to reset, because I got it on there.
Nope, still ain't. I refreshed.
Well, I'm refreshing. Nope.
So,
still
any
not
other
on there.
movement, Kane?
They don't see his initiative on there.
That's all right. You don't have to see it. All right.
Well, I might have to see it in order to be able to believe it.
It is Tyrnak's turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you believe it.
Well, as soon as I get back to where I was, where I'm at, walk up to here.
You can actually only go that far. But that's okay. Because you're 20. Actually, you can go there. That's 25. You just can't use an action. You look down and see that's a dead end down there.
Well, I was saying since I started here, there's 1, 2. Oh yeah, you're right. I miscounted.
That's all right. Like I say, unless you're actually doing something, you can move double, but it just gets rid of your thing. So it is now Ormer's turn.
I'm willing to give up an initiative or an action to keep going. Okay, there we go. That's all the further I'm going to go.
All right. What you see in there is you see there's heaps of bedding, tables, stools, benches, etc. all around the whole place. It appears to be very cluttered from where you're sitting right there. And so it is Celine's turn. You guys see canes on there yet?
Nope.
Nope. I just saw the round 0, -1, but no king.
All right.
Yeah.
I would like to check out this wall that somehow I can see a sliver of something in it.
All right. Give me a perception check. And yeah, you don't see nothing. But the 15 wouldn't have seen anything anyway.
Can I knock on the wall?
Sure. You can knock on the wall. And it does not sound hollow or anything. So then it will be Varric's turn.
I'm assuming my detect magic is not active anymore.
It is not.
Why can I not move my character, Bob?
I don't know. Where you want to move?
Oh, there we go.
Do anything else? Make extra movement?
Nope. Just keep an eye on Kane.
All right. Kane's got 30 movement, right? He's not. Yeah, he's going to follow up. It is Tyrnak's turn.
All right. Guess we're just moving in.
And if you can either move 20 and wait for
a dash
turn, or you can dash and move 40.
Yeah, I'm going to dash to here.
You see what I explained to Ormer.
Well, barely.
Yeah, you can see part of the room. And now it's Ormer's turn.
There, I want to move like here. And
you see a fireplace there. It's not lit. It looks lit, but it's not lit.
Can I search it?
There's charcoal in it, but it hasn't been lit for a while. And look in it if you want. But check the fireplace for any like loose stones or anything.
What do I see in the fireplace then?
Yeah, you don't find anything in the fireplace other than the stuff that's in there.
Alright, well, with the rest of my movement, I'm going to move to here. I think that I had that. Yeah. And I end my turn.
It is Celine. Oh, Mr. Armor, I gotta pull you back a touch since you're encumbered. Your movement rate is only 20, so I gotta move you back to there. Miss Celine.
Well, it's like right here, and then from right there to there. Yeah, I guess that is 20.
Is that it for Miss Celine?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold a firebolt in case anything comes
Okay.
flying out that door and attack.
And I think that's what Kane's doing too.
No, Kane's flirting with Tyrnok in chat.
Varric's turn.
Actually, oh, no, it's not Kane's turn. Never mind. But yeah, I am holding Firebolt.
Tyrnok can do something.
I'm just gonna continue dashing, I guess. Crap. And then go around the corner as soon as it loads up.
This room is trashed.
Thought you could only move 20.
I dashed.
Yeah, you can move 40 if you dash. And it is Armor's turn.
Oh. Looks like Tyrnok's trying to be a glory hog again.
2 exits out of this room.
Again, she's always one.
I meant to move right there, so.
Actually,
Probably
you can go one more if you want.
So,
Each square is 5 feet, so you can move 4 of them. Or if you're running, you can move 8 of them.
if I'm running?
If you dash, yeah. But if you dash, you don't get to use any, actions.
Well, then I'm gonna dash. So I can move 4 more.
Yep. Room you can look into from where you're at.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to move right there. I mean, that's good. So I moved only 7.
Okay. Well, that room that you're looking in, it has a big bed in it. Yeah. Looks like there's this is all like small furniture though. There's a low bench near the bed. There is a tapestry with silver and gold threads and a stand with a pewter bowl on it.
Just to clarify, my dagger is not vibrating.
Nope.
Oh, so she's got a vibrator.
Yeah, why do you think she's always smiling?
And be sure to remind me of that occasionally.
Oh, I will.
And that's something he's gonna have to edit out.
So, Celine, you can do your thing.
Okay, so what am I looking at right here?
That's a fireplace. But
Anything special? Do I need a perception? Anything?
well, if you can check it out if you want. However, you do notice in this room there are heaps of bedding, tables, stools, benches, and stuff all around the place. It's very cluttered. And then there's the fireplace, and it's not lit. It has not been lit for a while. She was lit earlier before you guys slept. Celine, you checked it out pretty good. There's just there's some charcoal in there that from burnt wood. It's not warm anymore, and there are no loose stones or anything. You don't really see anything. All right. Well, it is Varric's turn. All right. So Varric moved up. You charged and did 60. Or dashed, I mean. All right, Kane's turn. Want to come into the room with them, and do you want to dash? I don't hear you. I don't hear you, Kane. See you trying to talk, but I don't hear you. It is now Tiernok's turn. How about that?
Yep, now we can.
No.
I-
No.
How about was Kane trying to tell me something? Ormer, you can go ahead and go now because Tiernok ended his turn.
Did you move me closer to
1,
Ormer?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can move all the way to right here if I dash.
Yes. And Tiernok, were you going to move anywhere?
I did. I dashed.
Okay. However, you can't go there, Ormer. You can't stop there because that is on top of Eric. And you cannot stop in her space.
You can go on top of Tiernok if you want.
If I go on top of Tiernok, I'm stabbing him.
All right.
Well, that's what I was saying. You could stab her, but
Not in the way you want.
All right, Celine.
Tiernok knows all the boys want her.
Kill her.
Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Now they make them run from the yard.
And whenever you're done, I'll have you hit the done. You want me to tell you what's in that room again?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I'm just curious about that thing in the corner.
It's got a quite a bit of good furniture in it. All scaled to like goblin size, though. Smaller. There's a low bench near the bed. There's a tapestry with silver and gold threads. And nearby is a stand with a pewter bowl on it. That's what that is over in the corner.
Okay.
And Varric. And there's blood all over the floor, Celine.
Oh. Okay.
Sprayed. Like.
It's been here before.
Okay.
Can you see that, Varric?
Oh, yes, I do. I do see that.
Yeah, it's it just tells me who used to live here. So it is Kane's turn. You see occasional scorch marks. Not anything like terrible.
I do a full dash towards Ormer.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything.
A few full dash towards who?
Ormer?
Ormer, okay.
I do a full dash in front of Ormer. I'm going to follow Ormer in front of him.
Why? So I can stab you at any point?
So it is Ormer's turn.
Check out my butt and tail.
Celine's all by herself down there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can move like right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, right there.
Yep, there you go. It is now Celine. Wait, because of your passive, I'm going to have you move back to where you were. Alright, I'm not sure exactly where that was. But you did notice there appears to be something glinting inside of that pewter bowl. I mean, you can still leave if you want. I just wanted to tell you that because of your... When you look in there, come down to the DM's room. The pewter bowl, it holds 273 silver pieces and 321 copper pieces. It's a big ass bowl.
Yeah, no kidding. So 273 silver pieces. How much copper?
321.
Can I convert that, or do I have to wait?
You actually have to wait. You
Okay.
put it on your guy, but it's going to weigh whatever it weighs.
All right, will do.
right, we'll come back up. I mean, if you're done looking around in there. Is Varric's turn. Or, wait. Actually, Celine, you still got some movement left if you want. I think you used 15 to get where you're at. You used your action to do your up. You guys look around. You don't see Celine. Oh, but since you use your action, you can't actually dash. It is Varric's turn.
Okay.
Oh, stop for a moment.
Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, you can continue on. I just had to check something.
Okay.
All right.
I dashed.
You get into
In
that
the-
room.
Yep.
You
I dashed in.
dashing in. You can't do any like perception checks or anything. But looking around, you notice it appears to be a storage chamber.
Okay.
Many bales, boxes, crates, barrels, and sacks are stacked and heaped in this large chamber. And so now it is Kane's turn.
30 feet down the hall, and I will take a perception check.
I just wonder why my character's walking backwards. There we go.
So Kane, you go 30 foot down, and you do a
Oh, not a
performance.
performance.
A performance
No,
check. You fall on your
not a
face. No.
Why did it roll performance? Perception.
He was performing to look around and he didn't perform very well.
Yeah, and you still don't really see anything other than Ormer and Tiernock in this hallway. You do notice that you don't see Celine. You never seen her go past you. It is now Tiernock's turn.
Yeah, I'm just dashing ahead.
It is Ormer's turn.
If you want to go ahead and move my character forward, I'm preoccupied.
Okay. You want to dash?
Yep, dash.
We're back to Celine.
That's it.
All right. Varric.
Yes. My turn again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to give you a perception.
How are you perceiving?
Not very
With-
damn well.
Not that it matters. Were you like opening shit, or were you just looking around, seeing
Well,
if anything of value?
Are those chests?
No, no chests. They're all like boxes and shit.
Okay, yeah, just opening boxes.
Popping them up
Yeah.
some. What you notice is that they contain cloth, food, beer, and wine. Nothing fantastic,
Okay.
like nothing good.
Okay. All right.
And it is Kane's turn.
Continue another 30 feet and a perception check.
All right. Well, you turn around and see Celine coming up behind you. So
I see Celine behind me.
and you make a perception
give me
check, and you see.
Can
Tier-
you?
I'm sorry.
Could you give me a ping so that I know what I'm looking at, please?
Yep. You see Tiernock behind you, Ormer in front of you, and then I don't know. Dimly, I guess you can see what is beginning to. It opens up into a room that had a room that is like has storage, like a storage room, but it's all been like so, yeah, kicked through and stuff.
Okay, so if I've moved my 30 feet, then that's all I can do.
All right, Tiernock.
Right. You move this thing out of the way so I can move.
This thing out of the way.
The turn order thing out of the way.
You mean Kane? Oh. You come into
I
that
just dashed
room.
there.
It is just like I described it to Varric. Boxes and bags and all sorts of shit. Ormer.
Yep, just dash me forward.
Well, after 20 feet, you get into this room. You want to continue dashing? There's really no exit.
Alright, then just dash me back down the hall. There's no point in going to the room if there's nothing else in there.
I mean, it's a bunch of there's a bunch of like foodstuffs that you can see, boxes and bags and stuff.
Okay, and then just put me in the room. It doesn't have to be a dash if I can get into the room.
Yeah, it's not a
easily
dash.
part of the room.
You can get in the room
Okay.
without a dash.
Okay, I'll just do a perception check then when I
Okay.
get into the room.
You need me to do that for you?
Yes, please.
When you're doing your perception, are you doing it on like the stuff in the room, the floor,
Boxes.
the walls, the ceiling?
Everything, probably.
It's the boxes.
All right. You find some. I mean, I'm not saying there's a secret door in here, but if there was, or if there wasn't, even if there was or wasn't, like if there's something in the boxes and you're like, oh, I'm checking the walls or ceiling, you know what I mean? It's different.
Mm-hmm.
So you might miss something in the boxes if you're checking for that other stuff, and then if you're checking for boxes, you might miss something else. So you never. That's why I asked both you and Varric. Yeah, in the boxes, you just find foodstuffs and stuff. Nothing worth anything.
All right.
They're really not real good. It's like goblin food. It's not fantastic. So it is
Unless anybody
Oh,
in the party wants it, then they can have it. Other than that, I end my turn.
Celine. Are dashing.
Yes.
No, I mean you are dashing.
Thank you.
Selena's dashing.
There she is.
And Varric's turn now.
Okay. Now,
And you haven't looked through all of them. It would take 4 rounds to look through of perception to look through all of them. So.
right.
And if there's something to find, I rolled a 4-sided dice to see how many attempts it would take you to find something. You know, if there was. So. And if there wasn't, well, you can do 4 times and nothing will happen.
Checking the walls.
All right, walking around the walls, knocking on them, looking for any secret doors or anything. You don't find nothing.
Okay.
And that's going to take up your movement and your action.
Yep.
Back to Kane. Can't really hear you, but 30 feet takes you up to the door. Or up to the
Yep,
the
and a
entranceway.
perception check.
You don't find nothing. You see all the boxes and bags and stuff in there. Tiernock's turn. It shows Tiernock is muted.
That's probably why.
Watch is mutated. I will come back to him. Ormer's turn.
there anything left to search in this room?
Yeah. Lots of stuff.
Alright, well, I searched some more boxes.
All right, give me a perception. Yeah, you don't find nothing.
I don't find shit. And my turn's done. But
Back to Celine.
then dashed right back out of the room.
Be like, oh, fuck this.
And now it is Varric's turn again. Unless Tiernock's back with us.
Want to check some more boxes?
Yeah. You don't find anything except for the foodstuffs and stuff like that.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks like it's all for goblinoid stuff. So, and it's not real high quality at all.
Damn.
It is
We're just
Kane.
right out here.
Kane
Okay.
shrugs.
Weird.
Is that your initiative? Oh, he's telling the rugs to shush.
Telling the rugs to shush?
It says shush, rugs.
Oh.
He's gonna hold an office bolt. Tiernock again. Anything? Anything? Is Tiernock alive?
Probably not. Probably fell asleep.
Not that long between turns, is it?
Well, we're not doing anything really all that interesting.
We'll switch to Ormer.
And all I'm gonna do is just keep searching boxes, so... Well, trying to search boxes.
Damn it.
Alright, give me a there you ooh, good perception. Yeah, you don't find anything special in them boxes that time either. Celine.
Somebody is doing their medicine while they're in between their turns.
So, yeah, give me a perception. You don't find any magic, and you walk all around the room. Don't find any magic.
Nothing in these things around.
Nothing, no magic in these things.
I mean, anything worth.
And no, looking through those, you find just like foodstuff. Some of it's rotten, some of it's not. Stuff like that. That ale that you find and the wine is like nasty, out forever.
Ancient. Nasty and ancient.
Okay. So
Varric.
obviously we have come to an end in this room. So where am I?
If you're going to leave this room, we'll call it a night here, and we'll start here the next time.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you guys for playing. I will have
Thank you.
XPs and stuff for you, and add them on and stuff like that.
Okay.
Beautiful. Good night, everybody.
Good. All right.
Good
Good
night.
night, everybody. Thank you for playing.